Traveling with the caravan from Triel to Scornybell, Pearl walks alongside her mother and some of the other men from her village. The night before was strange. It was the darkest night she had ever known since the companion, the ever-burning light from El Torel, disappeared. As the city of Scornybell comes into view, Pearl runs ahead as her mother yells for her to stay with the group. Pearl looks back just as an arrow flies from a nearby stand of trees and strikes her mother's cart. Dozens of goblins emerge from the forest edge and begin attacking the caravan. Pearl stops and stares as her mother yells, "Get to the Hell Riders from the city!" Pearl turns and runs towards the city, waving her arms.
Help! Goblins! Help!
Her heart pounds as she takes another breath to yell again. She hears laughter behind her. Looking back, she sees a goblin has singled her out and is chasing her. Pearl sees the gates of the city open as warriors on horseback begin charging outside. She looks back to the goblin and it is gaining on her. The Hell Riders won't make it in time. Pearl reaches the first walled edge of the city where large rocks are bunched up along the wall. She decides to dash for the rocks in hopes of finding something to stall the goblin. Pearl leaps to the first boulder but loses her footing, stumbles backwards, and falls on her back. The goblin closes the distance, laughing the entire time with a jagged dagger in its hand. Pearl quickly reaches for her dagger from her father and fumbles as she tries to get it out while rising to her knees. The goblin raises its weapon ready to strike, and suddenly a rock whizzes past Pearl's head and strikes the goblin in the eye. The goblin screeches in pain as a second rock hits the other eye. Looking back towards the boulder, Pearl sees a teenage girl with beautiful silver hair pulled back in a ponytail, dressed in a dark green dress with brown skirts holding a slingshot in her hand. The girl beckons Pearl over. "There's a tunnel here! Hide with me until it's safe!"
Oh, thank you!
Pearl scrambles through the rocks and dives into the tunnel as the sounds of combat grow more intense outside. "Hurry! I found a safe place, we can wait." The girl leads Pearl about 15 feet into the tunnel, where a pile of rubble ends their progress. Pearl catches her breath as the sounds of galloping horses passes by the tunnel entrance. Catching her breath, Pearl and her new friend wait in the darkness. The One-Shot Wonders, an early release. I'm Aaron, the Dungeon Master, and let's meet our players.
How you doing? I'm Chuck, and today I'll be playing Radimus Finch, a shape-shifting moon druid.
Hi, my name is Beau, and today I'll be playing Donte, a Tortle Monk.
Hi, I am Sam. I am playing Flynmo Whispercheeks, a Halfling Bard.
Hi guys, my name is Manny. I'm playing Sean, a human rogue.
Greetings, everyone. Dungeon Master Aaron here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the One-Shot Wonders, the actual play show that is full of action, adventure, and everything you love about Dungeons & Dragons with safe language for families. This episode has depictions of fantasy combat and death. Now, sit back and enjoy as I add 4 new souls to the City of Judgment. All of you are in jail serving time for a crime you attempted together. Sentenced to a year of jail and hard labor, you have been at it for a month now. Every day spent shattering rocks in future farm fields is only going to get worse with the looming winter. You share a cell block, 2 in each cell facing each other. It is morning, and you are awaiting the guards to escort you to breakfast.
Man, there's no way we're gonna get out of here, boys, huh?
I'm not even sure how we got in there.
Well, obviously, it was Flynmo's fault. He's the one who came up with this idea.
I shake.
Who steals a tiger?
I shake a cup outside my cell. Fill her up, please.
Such strange creatures.
Ding, 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 just knocking it on the bars.
I don't know why I agreed to help with this job.
Well, we've been in here for some time. But I won't forget, this was Flynmo's idea.
Why are you putting this all on me? I believe we are a team, and a team comes with a group effort. Thank you very much.
If you had stuck to the plan, we wouldn't be here right now.
I did stick to the plan. My joke was killer. Killer. killer.
I'm sure that's.
If it
how
wasn't
it's
for the man
spelled.
trying to wrestle and ride a tiger, maybe we would have got this scotch-free.
I
Yeah,
did
you're
what I had to do in the moment, the heat of the moment.
Well, the heat of the moment got us in jail, so it's maybe your fault.
So how are we going to get out of here?
I mean,
Ding, 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 ding. Fill her up, please.
Still waiting for my little mug I was given or stolen, I'm not really sure, to get filled with some type of coffee in the morning in my dank little cell.
You hear from down the cell block a couple of the cells start to clatter and open. It sounds like the guards are starting to get people at the far end and are working their way towards you.
See? Breakfast is going to be served, fellas. And after that, we can decide what we want to do with the time that we're given. But if we're going to point fingers at anybody, I would point towards the old arthritic man in the far corner as they look towards Sean.
yes. What were you thinking trying to ride a tiger at your age?
Well,
Yeah.
given that I'm the most dexterous, even at my age, I thought I
Oh, you're not
stood a fair chance of riding that tiger out of there.
You know,
How was I supposed to know they were going to have a giant kitty door?
In a few years, for a few years now, it's been kind of a dream of mine to ride a tiger. I mean, that was very cool.
The guards begin making their way to your end of the cell block. Like they do every morning, they methodically remove everyone from their cells. Marching down the hallway, the four of you are suddenly stopped, and a guard motioned towards the warden's door. You four, this way. You walk into the small office where 4 chairs sit facing a desk. Sitting at the desk facing you is the warden, an elderly half-orc who looks up and says, "Good, you're here. Take a seat. Now." And you, if you don't move fast enough, the guards behind you escort you into your seats.
I prefer to
Each-
stand.
I do not like to be halfling mandled, please.
I am giving you an opportunity. If you would like to serve the rest of your sentence and not get out early, then by all means stand and leave.
All right, I'll sit.
Good
I'll sit
decision.
down.
Begrudgingly
Old men
said.
need to rest. I'll take a seat.
Silence! Each of you is sentenced to a year in here, and you have served a month of it. Your crimes have been deemed insignificant enough to warrant a deal based on your experience. You are being offered a task that, should you complete successfully, your sentences will be considered commuted and you will be free to go. What say you?
What is the task? at hand?
Yeah.
Fine.
Does it involve a tiger? we are pros at that, of course.
It may, actually. No one knows. Workers have been disappearing in the sewers below the city. Lady Ambermantle is tired of losing workers and wants the sewers secured. Unfortunately, the city guard, the companions, and the Hell Riders are busy dealing with the increased threats outside the city, so we offered her a more creative solution. Your task is to go into the sewers, find out what is causing the workers to disappear, and put a stop to it.
So we're kind of like a suicide squad.
I don't care what you want to call yourselves. Suicide Squad? Get out of jail early squad? I don't care. Do you want to do it?
Yes, I am actually quite knowledgeable with the sewers, so I think I can help.
Good.
Beats spending another year in here with these three.
As long as my threads are not destroyed by the gray water down there, I am in.
Well, if you'd rather stay up here and get your threads destroyed by working hard outside in the fields, you can do that as well.
As he looks down his like royal blue like suit, and with a chartreuse lapel and cufflets, he's like,
I think the sewer will suffice.
I'm not sure why we let you keep wearing that in here, but whatever.
Because it just looks so good.
As I take off my very elaborate hat with a giant red orangish feather in it.
Yes,
I don't know if you
that
want
must
to
be it.
describe what we look like at any time soon, but I'm just going to try to fit stuff
He
in
is
there.
quite dandy, isn't he?
Very.
I am the dandy.
Very well. You will be escorted to the sewer service entrance, where your weapons and items you were arrested with will be waiting. You must clear the entire sewer system. Guards will be posted at each exit and manhole, and you must check in with all of them. Once that is complete, the sewers will be considered clear, and you will be free to go. Questions?
Will there be places for us to rest in the sewers?
I don't know. I've never been down there.
Of course not.
Wouldn't you know if there are rest places since you're so familiar with them? My
Well,
turtley friend.
I'm not familiar with these sewers. Do you
Sounds,
think all sewers are the same?
You just said you were familiar with sewers.
Warden,
With sewers.
this mission sounds a little dangerous. Would we be given any extra equipment?
You will be given the equipment that you were arrested with. All other equipment is being used to secure the city from the threats outside.
All right.
May you give back our elderly gentleman's cane. He needs that to walk around.
If he was arrested with it, then it'll be there waiting.
I got your back, Sean.
All right. Anything else I can do for you?
Nothing I can think of.
Do we get breakfast before we go do this?
That can be arranged, yes.
Yeah,
Guards.
serving the oatmeal?
Bring them the breakfast. And you see one of the guards kind of step back, and about 30 seconds later comes in with 4 bowls of mush and a wooden spoon and sets them before you.
During the
swim first.
During that whole time, I'm just shaking the same mug that somehow I have for myself. Just,
Are you going to eat?
Hand my bowl to Radimus. You can have it. I shouldn't eat this early. This upsets my stomach.
As you see Donte just chowing on everything they gave.
So while you're
But it's done with
eating,
the spoon.
while you're eating here in the office, why don't we take the opportunity here to describe yourselves for the listeners? So, Sean, you're first.
Sean is looks like a pretty normal old guy. Wearing just regular clothes. He's been in prison for a while, or jail for a while. What most people don't know about him is that he is pretty dexterous, like you said earlier. He has his ways with speaking with people and being sneaky. So he might not look like it, and he will try his best to pass off as a harmless old man. But he looks nothing impressive. He looks normal.
All right, Flynmo.
Flynmo. Flynmo Whispercheeks. He is a solid 3 feet tall. He has very, very like bright yellow blonde hair that's kind of like in a princely like pushed back behind his ears. He has a very meticulously handled and looked after handlebar mustache. He is decked out in the drippiest of outfits. He has a very royal blue suit with a chartreuse lapel and collar that is ornately decorated with jewels, a bow tie with a black button up underneath, matching pants and boots to match with a, well, when he gets his gear bag, a rapier at his side, and his lucky banjo.
Donte.
All right, standing before you is about a 6'1" tall Tortle. He's kind of gashed up. There's cuts and nicks all over him on the back of his shell. It's adorned with ropes and different other bells and things that he's acquired over his time, with some arrows sticking out of the back. It's not been an easy time for him. There's just kind of a loincloth covering his waist, and standing with him is his great club that he uses to both help him stand and fend off enemies. The color on him, it's kind of got a greenish hue just on his abdomen, and then his body itself is more a bluish green.
and Radimus.
Radimus is very average, 5'6", 5'7", somewhere in that range, 130, 140 pounds, not very big. Very plain. The only discerning, maybe, feature is he likes to wear his hair in pigtails. But other than that, he's very much common. He could be anybody.
Very good. You finish your slop, and the warden looks at you. Are you ready to go?
I believe so.
Very well. He looks at the guards and escort them to the entrance, and then make sure all the guards are posted at all of the exits. And with that, you are then escorted and led out of the jail. You are walked a couple blocks away, where you see a locked gate with 2 guards posted on either side. As you approach, the guards stop you as the sound of horses and clanking armor approaches. A herald on horseback rides past first. "Goblins outside! Goblins! Make way for the Hell Riders!" A group of 20 riders on large war horses canter past. The riders are donned in various armors of padded armor, chainmail, and plate. They're armed with bows, swords, lances, and axes. The only unifying piece is a dark red tabard that flows around their torso and drapes down their thighs. The group of warriors passes by, and the guards say to each other, "That is becoming all too common of a sight these days. Oh, you all, let's go." You walk across the street to where the guards are posted, to the entrance to the sewers. "Your gear is inside. Come back with proof, or don't come back at all." The guard opens the gate, and you are immediately hit with the stench of raw sewage wafting out the door. Oh, by the way, in order to clear the entire system, you'll have to swim. You are ushered inside, and the gate closes and locks behind you.
I put on my ring. Also, forgot to mention, Flynmo has a very elaborate, eccentric hat on with this giant plume of a reddish orange.
You mentioned it.
But it's in color. It is very important to his getup. He is a very dappy individual. Even.
All right, so you find yourselves in a large circular chamber, the light pouring down from a grate above. The daylight streaming down is lighting up this chamber. And you see a semicircular stairway descending down to a door. And to your right is raw sewage. It seems to be bubbling and flowing in there.
Guys,
bubbling?
I don't have as much experience with sewers as our turtle friend, but logic says that they need to pitch downhill so they drain. And at the bottom of that hill, there should be a way out.
Yes, I would agree. I think there's a door down there.
And that could just get us, we could just slip right out of the city. That's where they want all the sewer drain and bail.
You know what? That's probably the smartest thing I've ever heard you say. That sounds like an actual plan.
Yes, but how about these guards? They're going to catch us, obviously.
There's only a couple of guards at each place, man. They may not even have any outside the city with the sewer drains.
They're spread thin right now.
Yeah, and if we come out there, there's like 2 guards. We'll deal with them, and then we're gone.
As good as that plan sounds, my friend, I don't think it's gonna work too well. We couldn't even steal a tiger, so maybe we should just try to clear these rotten, stenchy sewers out and try to get out of this scotch-free and then never see each other again. Because no offense, that job was awful. My jokes, perfect. Not pointing any fingers. But yeah.
As he gently points fingers towards Sean and Donte.
I wouldn't mind helping. Clearing our name. Well, even if it doesn't clear our name, it'll at least get us out of the prison. And I can finally be free.
All right, so what you doing? So
Come on, Radimus.
So DM talking to the players here. So you've got your map. So if you open a door, it is opened. If you move somewhere on the map and it triggers something, that happens. So be careful when you move around and ask questions if you have any.
Who's trapping a sewer?
Alright, I would like to stealthily,
I thought you
stealthy
were
as
like
I can.
I thought
Oh,
you were gonna
yeah,
jump off the edge.
Just ride it in the pit.
I can't take it anymore.
I would like to stealthily come down these stairs. I'm still kind of cautious that they just let us approach through here. So you see this big turtle just kind of step by step down each step down to the door.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I'm gonna follow his exact footsteps. Let him trigger anything. Should we all do self checks?
I don't
No.
like that face.
Beau,
What are
Beau
you
should
making that face?
Beau should announce his number.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 14.
Should I?
Excuse me.
once
Okay.
again, should we all do stealth?
I rolled a
checks?
9
I mean,
with a
I'll
plus
do
5
I'll
to
do
stealth.
stealth if I see the turtle trying to be stealthy.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're gonna give me 3 seconds of pause, and then Beau say, "I got a 14."
All right.
It's gonna be a
All right. I got a 14. 9 plus 5.
All right, and if the rest of you are following behind stealthily, also give me stealth checks.
Yes, I believe we should be careful going down the first room.
I rolled a 16 on stealth.
I rolled a 13.
And I rolled a 9.
All right. You approach the door, and it seems fairly quiet, at least as quiet as you can be going down these steps. And you see yourself looking at a standard metal door.
Should I open it? You have a
Is
better
there any way
idea?
We're gonna get through.
Yeah.
Perhaps it is.
You open the door, and sitting there on the ground right in front of you, you see an unlit torch.
I think we might need this. I can't see in here, can you? The smell and my feeling for the surrounding can help me, but I mean, it's not gonna help me see anything.
The room ahead of you is pitch black. There's only a little bit of light that is ambient flowing into the room, so you can only see about 5 feet in, but you do see that torch that is sitting there.
Flynmo waves his hand and strokes the feather in his hat, and as he does, it illuminates into a reddish and orange light as I cast light on the feather.
And so that is on Flynmo. Okay,
On
what is
Flynmo,
the
yeah.
range on that light?
Let me send it to the chat. Let me send it to your chat or to here. Yeah, yeah. It's basically works like a torch. Oh,
Okay,
I'm
so
giving a-
15 and
20.
30.
20
Yeah.
and 20.
Oh, 20 feet? That's pretty nice.
yeah. 20 of bright, 20 of dim. Right? Yeah.
So with that,
Would you like to
you
go
can
ahead
see
then?
a little bit more into the room as the large plumed feather on Flynmo's hat is shedding off some magical light. You still have the option to pick up the torch if you would like.
I mean, it'd probably be best if everyone here
I have a torch.
gets a torch and maybe lights their own light source in case we get split up in this sewage system. It would be an awful thing if I turned a corner when pitch black and then you all got eaten by whatever's down in these tunnels. I mean, bad for you, not for me.
One thing to
I'm
note,
for
if
the
you
light
do have a torch, it's going to take up one of your hands.
Yeah, I'll pick up a torch. I will light it.
Yes, it is very convenient that we were sent to the sewers with no way of seeing naturally in the dark. Forget what that is called. Oh well.
So, torch in one hand. I have rapier in the other hand.
Yeah, you see Nortle, or you see Donte just suck up into his turtle shell. When he comes out, he has a torch and it's lit. All right, let's continue. And in one hand, he's using his great club to walk, and the other is his torch.
Got it. Let me update all your tokens here, so give me just a moment. And Radimus, you are staying without light, or at least not having your own?
I'm torchless, yes.
Okay. All right, so you enter this room and you see lots of kind of refuse on the ground, trash, a couple crates and barrels, and the room is square, and there appears to be like some discarded work tools from workers that have been down here in the area. They look old, haven't been used in a while, but there's another door about 30 feet off to your left that enters further into your destination.
Well, no sign of missing people just yet. Perhaps this room is safe. And I'll lead the way, I guess. No one feels brave enough to, not let the old man go first. Sure.
Oh, show us how dexterous you are.
Our elders always go first, my friend. So.
I do worry though, because they said that goblins were very close.
I believe I was outside.
I bet you
Yes,
2
but
gold
the
pieces.
sewers go out of the city. So
I
there
bet-
would be a way for something to come back in.
I bet you 2 gold that we run into goblins. Huh? Want to take those odds? Huh?
You gotta wait a year for me to earn 2 gold.
I want to open the door slowly.
You should be able to click it. You open the door, and you see before you a long hallway going before you. You cannot see to the end of it. It goes past your torchlight of about 20 feet there. And give me a perception check.
That's a 4, not 1.
Natural.
Yeah,
All
your
right.
eyes aren't what they used to be.
A4. You kind of squint and you pull your glasses down below your nose, put them back up, back down, and there's nothing interesting about this hallway. It is just a hallway.
How does it look?
It looks pretty dark, unless if someone else wants to take a
Something
look.
happened.
Well,
Something
can
happened.
And I'm gonna pick a rock up off the ground, and I'm gonna chuck it down the hallway, and
Give
see
me-
if that triggers anything.
Give me a unarmed ranged attack.
All right. Can I just do an unarmed strike? What is that the same thing?
Yes.
I don't have a ranged one. I'm sorry. All right, I rolled a 10. Hopefully, 6 damage on the floor. Beating
All right,
it up.
you throw you grab a piece of refuse that's there beside you and you chuck it into the dark, and you hear it scatter and rest on the floor. Nothing else seems to be heard.
Well, if anything, I alerted them of our presence.
I will continue then. Will you guys follow?
Yes, I'll hit him behind you.
I mean, I don't know what throwing a rock down a hallway is going to trigger, but
And
go.
Sean, right there, you notice just at the edge of your vision as the hallway turns, a humanoid skull sitting on the ground, about 20 feet away from you.
They
Killed
weren't
him.
kidding. Looks like we found the remains of somebody. Don't know how old that is, though.
We
Back
have
me up. Get closer.
we have to be careful, gentlemen. We might just lose our heads in here.
I pretend I didn't hear that.
Can I give you 2 gold to not make a joke like that again?
My jokes are thoroughly vetted and amazing, so I don't know what you're talking about. You just don't understand comedy.
If you had 2 gold to give out that freely, Donte, we wouldn't have taken that job in the first place.
And Sean, as you round that corner, you see there's another light source further down the tunnel ahead, or lighting up another room. But you are standing there right next to that skull.
Don't go towards the light, my friend.
Boys, there might be something else up ahead. I want to take a closer look at the skull and maybe see if I can tell how old it is, or
Are you picking it up, or are you just looking at it?
just looking.
Give me a perception check.
15.
Taking a look at it, it appears to be a human skull, and it actually appears to be in pretty good condition. It's noticeable that it's almost something you would see in a museum. It is perfectly clean. You don't see any gnaw marks. You don't see any pieces of decaying flesh or any decomposition. It's almost as if it has been prepared to be displayed as a perfect skull.
Well, this doesn't seem natural. It's a little too perfect.
Definitely not rats.
Let's be careful going down here. We might not be alone.
The mystery is very mind-boggling.
I will continue down. Actually, I'll turn off my torch.
Extinguish it?
Yes, I'll extinguish my torch.
How are we going to see in the dark?
There's a light up ahead.
I can't see it. I want to squeeze by.
All right, your torch is extinguished.
I will run my hand reverse, same way up the plume feather, and as I do that, it just goes out.
Okay,
And
done.
turn off the light.
And Donte, are you putting yours out as well?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. You just see Donte against the wall, and he just goes out, and he puts it back into his shell.
I'm
Whoa!
going...
I can't even see them in front of me.
Shh, be quiet. I'm going to slowly and quietly walk up the hallway.
Give me a stealth check.
Should we maybe use some rope to not get lost?
That's a 10.
Aren't you supposed
Okay.
to be the rogue?
Go ahead and begin walking. All right, you guys can see the silhouette of Sean as he sneaks down this hallway, and every now and then you step on like a piece of cracked tile or something, and you just hear a slight footstep. But it's pretty quiet down here. It's just all you hear really is the running water that is coming before you. And Sean, you enter another square chamber. To your right, there appears to be a ladder with some refuse below it, and up ahead you see a circular manhole. To your left, there appears to be another closed door, and directly ahead of you, you can see stairs leading up to another dark chamber.
Okay. I look back and I motion them to come closer.
Donte is gonna try to stealth his way through the same way, just sneaking along the wall.
Okay.
Same with Flynmo.
Would you like me to make a stealth roll?
Yes, please.
Alright. 13. He's stealthy boy.
The rest of you doing the same?
Yeah. Flynmo rolled a 12.
And Radimus, are you being stealthy at all?
Not very, with my 12.
All right. You're all right in the same ballpark. As you approach up, you kind of all step on that same broken tile that Sean stepped on, but you come up to this chamber and you see the same thing I just described there, and it's quiet.
I think it's best not to split up here. Maybe we should check out that door. I'll walk towards it, unless you guys have any better ideas.
I just want this to be clear. As we're stealthing, our turtle friend just on his shell is just like just sliding into this.
Almost falls into the sewer, yes, into the refuse.
He Tokyo drifts out of the way.
But you do Donte, as you come back up, you look up and kind of breathe the sigh of relief after almost falling in the sewage. And you look up and you see a manhole cover with some light coming down through the holes.
Look, there's light.
Yes. Look at what you're stepping on right now. What do you think this ladder might be?
A way up.
Maybe that's where we gotta check in with the city guards.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. If you boys want to open that up, that's up to you. I think we need to go down here.
At that moment, you hear Donte from above you. Hey, I think I heard voices. Are you down there? Prisoners, is that you?
No.
Yeah, but that's not us.
It's the ones that are killing everybody. Get the weapons. We're gonna kill them. Get ready.
Yes, it's us. Perhaps if you were down here and not up there, you'd know.
Your jokes aren't funny.
I agree. I am the jokester of this party, I will say.
Alright, you've checked in with this one. Keep going. Keep moving.
You want to hear 2 short jokes and 1 long joke?
No.
Joke.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna do it.
Let's go.
I'll kill
Sean,
him
open
myself.
the door. Open the door, Sean.
Okay. Again, I will open this door slowly.
That door is locked.
Oh. In that case, I will take out my
Are you
thieves'
sure it
tools.
is not trapped, my friend?
Sean, can I help you with that?
No, I think I got it.
All right.
First, I don't know why I don't think they trap a door in a sewer.
Of course they.
Of course, friend. Why did I even mention it? As I very much get away from the door.
Well, now you're making me scared. I'm gonna check for traps.
Make sure to put on your glasses, friend.
Roll a perception check.
I say it's up.
And anyone else trained in perception may assist him if you like.
Man, these nat ones aren't.
Question,
I'm leading
DM.
the party.
Yes.
Question, DM.
Actually, I'm proficient in perception, and I would assist him. So
He already rolled.
Yeah.
Alright, Sam, what's up?
With bards, with like jack of all trades, I can only help with full proficiency, not half proficiency, right?
You know what? I would let you help with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that, but then he rolled. But I would have. You know what? I wasn't gonna assist because I was afraid the door was trapped. But that's good food for thought because I have my proficiencies, but I also have my half proficiencies, so I can help on basically any.
I'll allow your half proficiencies to assist on that, in the future. But let's play the natural one because those are always fun. So the door looks just like the others, and this one just for whatever reason appears to be locked.
I believe the door is made of door, my friend.
Yeah, I'm getting a little anxious here. Right when they trap this door, I'll get out my thieves' tools and I'll try to open it.
All right, go ahead and roll a check for your thieves' tools.
Can I just click on the thieves' tools thing?
You should.
No, it doesn't ever work like that. Oh, never mind.
A 10. So you tinker at that lock
don't
for.
do that again.
You tinker at that lock for a little bit, maybe 30 seconds, and you're having trouble getting it. But then, right as you're about to give up and say you give up, you hear a click, and the locking mechanism unlocks.
Wow.
Slowly push it.
That lock was such adorned.
All right, you push it open, and you see again another dark hallway, but just at the very edge of your vision, hanging on the wall to the right, you see a very nice lantern hanging on the wall.
Step in there and I grab it.
Okay. You grab it, and as you grab it, you feel there's this slight tension coming from the wall where you grabbed it. I need you, and you hear a click. What do you do?
I don't let
Take a
go.
dexterity check, apparently.
I'm backing up.
I don't let go.
Okay.
Okay.
Make
Don't
a
hear the click?
make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Hey.
Very
My
nice.
character sheet's in the way. That's a 23.
All right, you have, as you hear this click, you just catch this flash from the ambient light from the other room as this blade comes out of the wall and tries to slice at you, and instead of hitting you full on, it just nicks the front of your shirt, and you take half of 16 damage since your successful save, so 8 slashing damage.
That's like all his health.
As the blade then disappears back into the wall. But you now have a lantern.
Why was this so naive? Ugh.
Was the lantern worth it?
Why would they trap a lantern? That doesn't make sense. Don't people work down here?
I mean, it kind of makes perfect sense. I mean, you need light. There's a light source. What
Maybe
else
they
to
were
trap?
tired of people stealing their lanterns.
That's a solid point.
I'll light my bloody lantern. Oh, give it a red glow. That'd be cool.
Ooh, mood lighting. I dig it.
Nice. Oh, it keeps going.
You see in that hallway, then quickly turns to the right.
Would someone else be brave enough to go ahead?
I will help you out, my old friend, and I will cast light once again on my plume feather, running my hand across it, and I will lead the way slowly.
Very good.
And
Go ahead.
be checking where I'm walking for any type of other traps and mishaps.
Give me a perception check as just one roll for this time, and we'll go from there.
You got it. I rolled a 7. 5 plus 2.
Good to know. Go ahead.
Moving right along.
You see the corner turn, and the hallway continues down into the dark, going straight to the end of your light source.
Do I have my light source up?
You do.
Oh, I do? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Yep.
Boys, follow us.
Should we play a jaunty tune as we walk, boys?
As you get to there, Flynmo, you see appearing on the left and right of the tunnel, about 20 feet ahead of you, 2 opposite doors.
There are 2 doors coming up, fellas. Just so we know.
And the hallway continues to go down to the south. And 2 doors opposite each other.
I'm going to check the door on the right for traps of any sort, or if it's locked. Let's check for traps first.
Go ahead. Make a perception check.
Perception? Okay. Perception again. For better. That's weird. It looks cocked, but it wasn't. That is a 17.
All right, you take a look at this door, and it looks very similar to the others. It does not appear to be locked, and you do not see any kinds of traps, mechanical or magical.
Okay. I am going to open up the door. I am going to open up this door, friends. I'll holler if there's something behind it.
You see a set of stairs descending down about 10 feet before it levels out, and you can just see on the edge of your vision there appears to be some kind of circular hole in the ground about 2 feet across. And you can see 2 of them spread 10 feet apart just at the edge of your vision in this room.
Shall we investigate?
They designed this sewer like a dungeon.
Am I
Maybe they
getting...
repurposed an old dungeon.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Am I getting my 20 feet of dim light as well? Because I think I'm only getting 20 feet of bright.
I don't think you can see dim light anyway, so would it matter?
I mean, dim light, yeah, but just like a disadvantage, right? It's just dim.
You're dim, my friend.
Let me double check your token.
That's not in character. I am the smartiest with my 10 intelligence.
Yes, it is set appropriately.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay, shall we go in, friends?
The pleasure's yours.
No, my friend. The pleasure is Donte's.
Donte,
Yes?
get over here. You go first.
Oh, now you want me for something. Now that you want me to risk my life, I see.
It is just a door, my friend.
If another blade comes out and hacks you, you have a shell. I don't.
Well, whose fault is that?
You're quite literally a turtle in a quarter shell?
All right, Donte, as you get to that point, you can see kind of in the middle of the room now, with the light coming from behind, there appears to be a pile of bones, skeleton very clean, just like the skull you found earlier. No bits and pieces marked on it. Very, very clean and pristine, as if almost prepared.
Something strange is going on. There's more bodies up here. Well, this time it's actually the full bodies, not just the skeleton head. What do you guys make of it?
I say maybe we shouldn't go further into this room, considering all the skeletons.
Well, now I have to go onward.
Well, I'll note you cannot see the far edge of the room, so you don't know if there's a manhole or a ladder on the far end yet.
I'm gonna hug the wall and try to go
Oh, you mean...
around a bit.
Okay.
Try to get to see the other side.
Come into the room more, my friends, but probably not touch those bones. I don't know, the last skull looked kind of creepy from what Sean had said.
As you enter into the room there, Flynmo, you see there's another exit to the room to the south, in the southwest corner of the room. And you can see the far wall. The only thing that you haven't revealed yet is that northwest corner. But I need everybody here to give me a perception check.
Let's go, 11, baby!
I designed Sean's to be a little more deceptive, and so far have not had the chance to deceive anybody.
Do you really think this is the party that uses deception or any charisma skills? You're sorely mistaken. And I'm playing a bard, which is funny. Flynmo rolled a 10 on perception.
Radimus.
And Radimus rolls a 19.
You perceptive guy.
Congratulations, your first good roll of the night.
All right, Radimus and Sean, everybody hears the sound of skittering coming up from some of these tubes, and these giant rats come out of these 2-foot tubes and frothing at the mouth and just look angry and hungry. Radimus and Sean, you notice in that dark corner, you see just a little bit of movement up at the ceiling, and you see a giant 10-foot spider up in the corner. And they have now noticed your presence, so I need everyone to roll initiative.
So that blind corner is where there was an ambush? That is so hilarious. Oh, man. Okay, initiative rolls.
Gentlemen, we have a rather large spider on the roof. Right over there in that corner.
How can you see that? It is dark.
I just happened to notice it.
Perfect way to put it. For initiative, Flynmo rolls a 14.
Yeah, I rolled a 7. Saving the best for last, I see. Alright.
Radimus rolls an 11.
And Sean rolls a 14 as well.
Whoa.
Those are mine.
I see a crit in there. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Hey man, better a crit than on initiative than a crit on us.
Okay,
That's remind me of the ones from The Witcher.
Rat right here next to Donte crawls out of the hole and is going to bite you. A 6. I doubt that will do anything.
That was close to hitting though. I was scared. I was close to a crit. Oh no!
As this rat just leaps out of this hole, and with your... What do you have for... Do you have anything in your hands?
Yes, I was holding my great club.
You just bring your great club down, and it just gnaws on your great club. And you're like, jeez. Flynmo, you're up.
Flynmo. Okay, Flynmo will. I don't know if this is going to work on rats, but he's going to take out his handy-dandy banjo. He's going to play a little tune. And he is going to say,
You know, that's a pretty good ceiling above us. It's not the best, but it's up there.
as he casts Vicious Mockery on the rat.
The one that just went for Donte?
Yes, targeting the one that hit Donte.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. You're going to get a lot of amazing, stellar jokes from Flynmo Whispercheeks.
I'm loving them. They're just corny enough that I love them.
DC 13 Wisdom save.
All right.
Killing me, Stam.
I feel like the party's gonna kill me before the monsters do.
All right, the rat rolls a 6 wisdom, so it takes 4 psychic damage from your
Full 4.
awesome joke.
Yeah, and he has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
It doesn't have to understand the language. It just feels the burn.
Yeah, he just feels the cringe, man. my jokes are so good, they exceed and go past the limitations of speech and
Yeah, you can understand how bad those are just with the tone that
how
Flynmo
good
uses.
they are. Radimus.
All right, and is that end your turn, Flynmo?
Yes, that is Flynmo's turn.
Sean, you see Donte bring his club out, and this giant rat leaps out of the hole and attacks it. Flynmo tells a joke, and somehow you're not injured by hearing it, but the rat is. It is now your turn.
Somehow.
I feel like I'm gonna change Vicious Mockery into like
Somehow.
an AOE that's so bad everyone's affected. Like I didn't take psychic damage, but I wish I did. I almost swore there. I stopped myself.
I want to. Oh boy. I want to cast Minor Illusion right in front of this rat right here,
Okay.
and make it look like a feral cat.
Okay. A feral cat. I should be able to get a cat token pulled up here. Okay, and
It
then
can't make any sounds, but it can look like a cat.
It looks
He can look really hungry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's your intention behind this?
The only problem is, as big as that rat is, he might try to eat that cat.
I want the rat to be his attention focused on the illusion. That is my intention.
Wait a minute. How are you able to cast a spell?
All right, and is that where you wanted the cat?
Oh, right in front of it.
Right
actually.
right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cat's smaller.
It looks so small compared.
It's a giant rat and a regular cat.
I take it as, it's probably it's too late for movement. Never mind. You're good.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to make my way up here. And I end my turn.
Alrighty. It is now that rat's turn. What is the save to see through your minor illusion?
It should be like a 10, honestly.
And wisdom?
Investigation. Yeah, it's a 10.
It's a 10 investigation.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a rat, so I doubt this is going to go well. A -2.
Let's go, baby!
It rolled a 2 and gets a -2, -4 to its investigation. Okay,
That's stupid.
this rat goes to bite the cat, and as it does, the rat goes through its image, and it just looks confused and. And does your image dissipate, or it just knows it's not real, right?
It just knows it's not real.
Does
Okay.
it know,
With an
though?
investigation like that, he may believe it's still real and turn around
Yeah.
and try to attack it again.
I was gonna say, like, does it believe that it's not real, or maybe it's like, maybe
We'll
I
see if
missed.
we get to that point.
Okay.
Radimus,
I missed.
you see this spectral feral cat appear, and you immediately know what just happened, and you see the rat kind of attack it and go through this ghost cat. What are you doing?
Well, while Ghost Cat has that rat occupied,
Ghost cat.
I'm going to move up here and attack this rat.
The one that attacked Donte?
Yes.
Okay.
With advantage. We get it, or do I get it? I don't get advantage, right?
No, it has disadvantage right now on its next attack.
Yeah, no flanking rules, my friend.
Right.
17. That will hit, and that will kill it. Tell me how you kill this rat.
Oh, we swung that mace down and just smashed its little rat nugget all over the floor, and you can see its 2 front teeth embedded in the stone.
Okay. And you still have movement left if you'd like to take it.
We will move back over here.
Back
Got a
over to
feeling
the entrance you came to.
Got a feeling my friend Sean is in need of protection.
All right, the third giant rat that crawled out of the hole in the northwest corner sees Flynmo Whispercheeks.
Dang it.
And was greatly insulted, if not injured, by your previous comment, and is going to try and bite you. So it runs up next to you.
Bring it on.
At 14.
Ouch.
Ah, that hits. My AC's 13.
All right, you take
Ow.
4 piercing damage as you are focused on the rat that's coming. You don't even see this one coming off to your left, and all of a sudden you get this piercing bite right in your left calf, and you look down and you see this giant rat gnawing on you.
Ah!
Donte.
All right, watching this happen, you guys are just gonna see this giant turtle just fly as he clips his legs together, and he's gonna fly over there 15 feet and come down on this thing and punch its face right into the dirt.
You know, I like the flying, but I felt like that was very over the top for just.
I know. I just wanted you guys to know I can
felt
fly.
like hovered,
Like
came
10
down.
feet. Now you guys know, though.
I can fly. I'm a
What's
turtle. I
up?
can fly.
I'm gonna do my claws.
Dude, if you were like some type of like pig race, so many jokes.
A
Alright,
10. All right, so as the 10, you fly down and you slam and you miss right next to it, just barely nipping its paw, and it still has its teeth inside of Flynmo's leg.
With my bonus action on the uppercut, I'm gonna elbow it
Okay.
with my unarmed strike.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can get like 2 attacks already. That's awesome.
A 12, that is going to be a hit
Nice.
for 6
Take that.
damage, and you just slam right into this thing, and it releases Flynmo's leg, and you see you've caused severe amount of damage. The side of it is caved in, but it is barely standing and looking at you. Is that your turn?
That'll be my turn. Cowabunga.
All right, in the corner here.
Sorry. I thought you'd be more like a
The
Raphael type, but
Spider
Michelangelo, I'm liking.
is going to stay up here on the ceiling, and it is going to shoot a web at Donte. So that is going to be an 11.
All right.
So first is the 11 hit.
The 11
Yeah.
misses. Come on, you're
Then-
gonna need to come with something a little stronger than that.
Then you don't need to roll the strength save.
Just
So
wanted to show you how strong I was.
coming from the darkness behind you as you deal with this rat, right as you had ducked down to strike this thing, right above you, this sticky stuff hits the wall, goes right above you, hits right next to Flynmo, and you see to your right this sticky webbing strike the wall. And the spider is going to hang out up there in his corner. And that is going to bring us to Flynmo's turn.
Being bit by this this rat, Flynmo is going to. I don't know. He's thinking, should he do another stellar 5-star joke or something else? He is going to take out his rapier and he is going to try to poke and skewer the rat at his feet.
Okay.
On guard, my four-legged friend.
Yeah. As I will attack and hit with a 14, maybe.
Yeah, very nice. That will hit. And how do you want to kill this rat?
On guard, my friend.
As I stab it, it goes "Ah!" as it screams at me, and then rapier goes right in his mouth, and I skewer him just like I promised, lifting up, me like, and like flinging him off my blade at the giant spider.
The rat goes flying off into the darkness. The carcass does.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything in the corner. I just fling it in the darkness.
Take this, my friend.
Okay.
That's
Anything
and
else?
that. Yes, I will move this time like I should have done last time. 10, 15.
And I'll get the dead rats out of your way here.
I will move 25 feet that away, and that will be my turn. Right in front of this hole. Actually, I'm gonna move down instead of to the right. Like instead of directly to the right, right down. So
So you're
25
in
feet there.
You're in the southeast corner now. Got it.
Yes.
Sean,
Got it.
you're up.
Come back out, and I'll throw one of my daggers towards the rat that I tried to confuse successfully.
Okay.
Uh,
A
Ouch.
9. Your dagger goes skittering off into the darkness towards the stairs and lands over at the north part of the room there.
I will go back to where I was.
Now you got to go past the spider to get it back, Sean. Why'd you do that?
I have more.
All right, the rat's turn. Seeing the closest thing is going to be Radimus to it. It is going to direct its attention to Radimus. And it is going to try and bite you.
It's a filthy vermin.
Ooh, a 20 for 4 piercing damage.
Ow!
As it sinks its teeth right into your hip. And just, like a dog with a chew toy, tries to rattle you. And Radimus, it is your turn as you have a giant rat attached to your hip.
Yeah, I'm gonna smash him with my mace. And I realize I may inadvertently hit my hip. Do I get advantage on this attack with him? I mean, him being right up on me like that?
No. Normal
What
melee
do you-
attack.
Come on.
Hey.
All right, well, how about that then? Does that work for you?
Yep.
We'll go with a critical hit, 21, natural 20, for 8 points of damage.
That is enough to kill it. How do you want to kill it?
We're smashing its head. It's, and now it's
So its head against your hip with your mace?
are sunk into my hip bone now. Those pointy little teeth.
All right, you have successfully dispatched the rats, and you saw the webbing, and actually you're one of the ones that saw the large creature in the corner of the room, so you know
let's
there's
back
something
out,
up there.
folks. Let's back out of this room, gentlemen. We can back out, shut the door, and we don't have to deal with that thing over there.
We're still in combat.
And that's my turn.
That's your turn, Donte.
But, shoot, I'm gonna... Did I see the direction of where this webbing came from?
Yes, you would have felt it go right over you.
But like...
And you saw Flynmo fling the dead rat in that corner,
Okay.
so you know something's over there.
Shoot, I'm gonna... Can I use... I'm gonna just fly out of here 40 feet. And then I'm gonna run another 10 feet that way. Way ahead of you. As I run past you guys. I don't like spiders.
Okay. Spider's turn. It has enough movement. Drop down on the floor and lands right there next to Radimus. And it is going to try and bite you.
Why didn't it go for the little guy?
Ooh, a 12.
But it missed.
Ooh. You see this thing come out of the dark, drop on the ground right next to you, and you dodge right out of the way as these large pincers go in to strike. But it is right next to you. Flynmo, you see it drop and try to attack Radimus. What are you doing?
I am going to cry. That's what I'm gonna do. I am going to see it, take out my banjo, beam, ba-deem, boom, and I wrote a song about a tortilla. Actually, it's more of a rap, and cast Vicious Mockery on him
Okay.
again. Oh man, that was better. I don't know why I'm laughing at my own jokes. That's pathetic. Another 4, 13 Wisdom save from him, please.
All right, he rolls an 8.
So he takes the full 4. He has disadvantage on his next attack roll before the end of his next turn. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to get out of the room. I am gonna
Right there, it's going to get an opportunity attack on you as you leave that corner.
with disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, he uses up the disadvantage so that okay, I see how you are.
You're the one who wanted to go after me.
Oh, that was the lower one, so it should be the 7.
7 does not hit.
All right, then you dodge out of the way as this spider obviously is not a fan of tortillas.
Actually, it was more of a wrap, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, and as I leave, can I like use my interact to close the door?
Sure.
Cool. I closed the door.
Okay. So you guys see Flynmo rap a terrible song about food and then run up the stairs, and Sean and Radimus, you hear behind you a ka-chunk as the door closes behind you.
Oh my god.
Sean.
You said to leave.
I am going to use minor illusion again and conjure up a fake wall between Radimus and the spider, like a fake stone wall.
Okay, how big can the wall be?
It's only 5 foot cube, so just
okay.
5 foot like.
So it's more of like a big.
And Radimus Radimus is short, so it completely covers him.
Okay. And then
I say, Radimus, let's get out of here. I open the door. Go on. Come on.
So you open the door.
I go through.
Okay.
I push Flynmo out of the way. Radimus, let's go.
Okay, Radimus, your turn.
I guess I'm giving up an opportunity attack.
No, there's a fake wall in front
He
of
also
you.
he also
Can't
took
Okay,
see
his,
we're out and shutting the door.
he also took his opportunity attack on me, so you're fine.
Well, no, but he would get another one when I leave his zone if that wall wasn't there.
Nope, you only get one reaction
Yep,
per.
he's already
round.
used it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So really,
oh, well,
I
learned something today.
So really, I helped you out, Chuck. You're welcome.
All right, Donte, you see everyone come out the door. What do you do?
I'm going to just
Open the other door.
In case the spider tries to come, I'm going to just get into my shell and kind of just try to be big, beefy, and heavy in front of the door so he can't barge the door open.
My friend, it's a pull door, not a push.
All right, the spider is going to do an investigation check on this wall in front of him. Actually, Sean, do you lose the wall now that you've lost line of effect with the door closed?
No, it's just concentration until I dispel it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Should be though.
No, it's minor illusion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should
Until I
last.
dismiss it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can tell immediately
14.
it's
What
fake.
was the DC on that?
10.
Okay. The spider comes up to the door here, and
Opens
is
it.
going to make a strength check. We'll do an opposed strength check. Who all is holding the door? Or so Donte. I'd imagine you're all there holding the door closed. So Donte, I'll let you do a strength check with advantage.
Flynmo was
Alright.
not.
Isn't Dante curled up in his shell? So
I
he
have
shouldn't
advantage
count.
on strength saves, though. That's what my plan was.
The door slams open. And it actually pushes Donte off to the side as the door slams open there. But that was the spider's turn. Opening the door was its turn. Flynmo, you see the spider slam the door open, and it is bearing down on Sean.
What kind of shorts do clouds wear? Thunderwear!
And I will cast Vicious Mockery on him again.
Okay.
Let's see if I can roll another 4. Oh, this time's a 2. Another Wisdom save from him.
He rolls a 14.
Ah, that saves.
Okay. This time he's not amused by your terrible jokes.
And I will bonus action. Yeah, I will bonus action inspire Sean.
Okay,
Just
so
play a little tune on my banjo and inspire him.
And at this level, is your inspiration a D4?
It is a D6.
D6.
And I also have a optional class feature from Tasha's that allows you to use it on healing and damage rolls as well, if you'd like, as well as on top of the regular saving throw bonus, attack, and ability check rolls. Sean.
Perfect.
And it lasts 10 minutes, so you get like an extra d6 to basically every roll you can make.
And Sean, it is your turn.
We can't get away from this spider. I'll use my rapier to try and stab it and deter it. We are not your meal, spider.
17, that is a hit.
And it's a D4 for damage that I can do.
D6. Wait, let me check let me check that. I just checked it. Yeah, it's a D6.
I'll add the inspiration that I just received, and add 6 damage to that hit.
Very nice. So 9 total damage.
Too bad you didn't get sneak attack.
11 total.
Right. All right. So you reach up and you slam right into this spider with your rapier and almost cut off one of its limbs as it barrels through this door. Anything else?
No. I don't want it to hit me.
All right, Radimus. You see Sean get a nice strike on the spider as it is coming at both of you. What are you doing?
I'm going to step up next to my friend Sean. And I'm going to hit it with my mace.
Okay.
Or not. I'm thinking a 3. Not.
3 is going
for
to
1 point
miss.
of damage. Did you see that? I rolled a 2 for a hit and 1 for damage. That's. I need a beer.
Well,
A non-alcoholic beer.
You need shillelagh. All right, stay
All
there.
right. Yeah, I'm not going to give up any opportunity attacks, so we'll keep this guy blocked out so he's confined to this little doorway.
Okay. Donte, you have Sean and Radimus blocking your way here. So if you want to do a melee attack, you'll have... the spider's going to have a little bit of cover. Actually, if a ranged attack. So tell me what you want to do. We'll figure out.
I'm going to step back here. You see me reach into my shell and pull out my spear. And I'm going to throw it at this man. Well, first I'm going to use my bonus action to get out of my shell.
Okay, I'm going to give it just partial cover, so it just gets a +2 to its AC.
Okay. What is up with the rolls today?
I don't know, man. I've been rolling
What'd you
like
roll?
fire.
I rolled a 9.
A 9 is
Aaron-
going to
A 9
miss.
to hit? Yeah, I assume so.
Aaron
that'll be
loaded
my
in that
turn.
TPK dice mod.
Yeah, the new module, huh? Is that what we're
So
dealing with?
you chuck your spear, and it soars over the spider and into the room, and there's now a dagger and a spear in that room that you have thrown away. It is now the spider's turn. The spider just getting hit from Sean there. It is going to go after Sean, I'm sorry to say, with a bite attack.
Bye, Sean.
Ooh, almost a crit. 19 for a 24. That is 9 damage.
Wait, if we lose Sean before like the final fight,
I'm dead.
Okay, you are unconscious.
wait, you're actually down?
And
Help
you're,
me!
you're lucky that it's not the poison damage that did it, because there'd be an effect. So it was just the first part of the attack that took you down to 0. So you are unconscious, and the spider, you see webs start to come out as it starts to reach out and try and grab Sean's body. Flynmo, round 5, your turn.
Oh, it's my turn again? Flynmo will, with his banjo in hand, he will start, crap, what am I gonna do? He will start just strumming away a very melodic tune and melody that, to everyone surrounding, feels a little bit invigorating and a little bit rejuvenating, but for Sean specifically, it is very much healing as I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Ooh.
Don't thank me yet. Let's see what I roll. Oh, 11 healing! Max!
Oh, God! Get these webs off me!
All right, you are prone though, because you did fall, but you are now conscious as you feel the healing energy from Flynmo enter your
Flynmo's
body.
magical banjo godliness come out. This is why we should never mess with spiders.
Is that your turn?
Yes, and before I end, there is a friend of ours who's going to be listening to this that's going to be laughing at the spider killing all of us.
Sean.
I'm gonna stab him again with the rapier and try to gouge out an eye.
Are you gonna stand up?
Oh, well,
That's half your movement. You'd be fine to still do that.
I would have stood up first.
Okay, I figured. An
That's an
11.
with 4
That is a
damage.
miss as you try and stand up and you're still a little wobbly as you strike in and the spider moves its legs out of the way.
Dang, spider. I will try to move out of the way.
Okay. Alright, you're still in range there around the corner, so you don't get an opportunity attack. Anything
Oh,
else?
really? No, I will stay right there.
Radimus. You have a giant spider ahead of you.
Radimus explodes into a form of a 7-foot grizzly bear. And we're gonna smack this spider across the room.
Alright, give me a moment here. Pull
It's a
you
very
up.
small space, and you decided to change it to a grizzly bear.
Ah!
Alright. There's now a giant grizzly bear in this very small hallway.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna smack him.
Yeah!
What'd you get?
19 to hit for 12 points of damage.
That will
with one
absolutely
swipe with a
do it.
claw.
And how do you
I
want to
mean-
kill it?
I smack that spider and he flies all the way across the room and splatters into a gob of green goo up against the far wall of the sewer room.
And he does, and you now have your bear friend here in the form of, your druid friend here in the form of a bear, as you are now out of combat.
You couldn't have started with that?
Exactly! We're getting hammered in here, and Sean almost dies, and you whip out this bear thing now? Where was this with the tiger?
Okay.
Hello?
That's right, he can't talk.
I didn't know. I know that.
Okay.
But
Okay,
Flynmo
bust-
didn't.
So
Radimus, bust
there
out
is
that
a
door.
spear and a dagger in that room. Do you retrieve them?
I don't know. Can we get past this thick bear?
Yeah,
Yes,
Radimus,
I just
bust
went
down
and
the
grabbed
door
my
behind
spear.
you.
Are you sure you don't want to fly in?
All right,
No.
so you grab your, Sean, you get your dagger back. Beau, you get your spear back. You check the rest of that room and you see no manhole, nothing open there. So there's now a door to the right, or you can continue south to the next map.
Should we check out the right door, fellas?
Bust down that door.
feel like we need to be
Radimus.
thorough. Yes, Radimus. Door. Kill. Ah.
All right, the door to the right is locked.
Radimus, kill. Ah.
He's smashing the door. He said it.
Kill.
So are you attacking the door?
Yeah, can you try to bust it down?
Roll a strength check. The 16 first roll would have done it, so
Why are you rolling with advantage?
with a large smash, you bust down this door.
I rolled with advantage because the door is restrained.
That's not how restraint works. You guys all got on my case last episode about you can't roll with advantage on stuff unless I was reckless. So watch yourself, Chuck.
Good job, Radimus.
All right, the hallway goes off to the right there.
Alright, I'll go down. Guess we're all going down.
Come on, my bear friend.
As you get to there,
Barely catching up to us.
so right there, you get that corner. You get this strong whiff. You've been in the sewer for a little bit, so your smell starts to adapt, and you notice that pungent smell. But as you come up the stairs, it gets incredibly strong here as you look off into this new room that opens up to the north at the end of this hall. The Sean and Donte and anyone else there at the entrance to the room, go ahead and give me a perception check.
You got it.
Nice. 15.
I rolled an 18 on perception.
A strong 9 from Flynmo.
You guys look into this room and you see there are remnants of small bones here. And unlike the other bones you've seen, here there are pieces of refuse or dried and putrid meat and skin still attached to these bones. It's very different. Something else either killed these or there's just definitely something different from the other bones you have seen so far.
Let me try to see if there's anything in this room. I wanna walk in stealthily.
Okay. Go ahead.
Roll stealth.
Yes.
Nice. That's a 16.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to stay close to the wall.
Okay, you see there is a door right there next to you, and then a second door farther down that southern wall before you see the very end of the room to the east. So 2 doors to your south, the wall to the east.
Okay. Looks like there's a couple doors in this room. No giant rats or spiders yet.
All right, right there. Right as you step in, you've been... at this point, I'm going to have you guys... Actually, there we go. Roll an initiative for me.
Oh.
Here.
That's a 16.
Yep.
Oh, gee, I got a 2. I
Flynmo
guess since
roll.
I'm in the back of the group, that makes sense.
So we're going to start this at Sean's position.
Flynmo rolls a 12.
Flynmo got a 12. Okay. We're going to move there. All right. Sean, as you get to this point, you see right at the north end of the room, you see the bottom of a ladder going up, similar to the one that was the manhole before, and you see a much larger skeleton at the bottom of this ladder. As you take a breath to start to tell the other guys what's going on, that putrid smell, it's almost like you can almost chew the air coming into your lungs. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh gosh. Hey, it's a 10.
A 10. You're having trouble catching your breath. There's no ill effects right now, but your breath is coming shallower and shallower, and you're not quite sure what's going on. Flynmo, what are you doing? As you kind of peek around the corner and you see Sean kind of put his hand to his chest and get this concerned look on his face.
Oh no, the geriatric is having heart palpitations. We gotta help him.
And I will... I will back up.
We gotta help him.
And I just dip out.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go right here.
All right.
That's my turn.
Radimus, what are you doing?
Okay, refresh me. Did Sean fall down?
No, he just looks concerned right now.
Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of movement and come over here.
A little bit.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I'm just going to move out into the room.
All right. Donte, you see the same thing as the bear squishes its way past you.
I'm gonna check on Sean. What do you see? What's going on?
There's a little hard to breathe here.
And Donte, at the end of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
First, let me check something real quick. Even if I can hold my breath for up to an hour at a time?
Make a con save first.
That would make sense. Like I can see it for like the water, like underwater use, but like
So
yeah,
you
hold your breath.
you start to catch your breath as well and realize I should not be breathing this, and so you then trigger in that ability and you start holding your breath.
How interesting.
That will bring us to Sean.
This room might be a little too putrid for some of us. I want to back out. Leave this room.
Okay. As you get back to that area of the hallway, you start to feel the effects are not getting worse, but you're able to start catching your breath a little bit more. Flynmo.
Flynmo seeing everyone like seeing him struggle to breathe, he is
If there is nothing in there, friends, maybe we should move on.
and I will just start moving my way back down the hall.
I agree.
Just a little bit.
Sean and Donte and Radimus, you do see that the ladder, there's a manhole up there at the north end of that room.
Maybe shout up the manhole cover to it. Also,
Beau's
Hello?
muted. There we go.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna go check out that ladder before I left this room.
Okay, so you go to the ladder and you're holding your breath. Actually, before we do that, Radimus, are you staying in there or are you leaving?
Well, I'm going to stay while Donatello is communicating with the guards up the ladder, and at which case, once he leaves, I'll fall in behind him and take up the
Okay, so
rear.
he hasn't moved yet, so I'm going to move him back. So
He is
start
Michelangelo.
ending your turn in that area. I need you to make a con save.
And it's Michelangelo, Chuck, not Donatello.
Well, with the bears at +4 con, probably.
Doesn't matter when you roll
Oh,
a 2.
that just fell off a 20.
You know, it's
Five.
just fell off.
For a 5. You as a bear here, you're starting to breathe heavier. Your breaths are getting more shallow as well. All right, Donte, now it's your turn.
All right, I would like to charge over to the ladder. Hey, are you up there? Are you guards? Somebody.
Yeah, who is it?
It's the prisoners.
All right, you're checked in.
All right, thank you.
We're you know what I like? We were just like, it's the prisoners, and they were like, wait, oh yeah, I know who it is. It's not
Well,
like,
that's what
they're
they-
escaping.
That's what they addressed us as at the.
No, yeah, but it's like they're
ladder.
escaping. Like, why are you calling up to the guards if you're trying to make your escape to the sewers? You know?
Okay,
Yeah,
and then easily enough in the next round, you make your way back to where the breathing appears to be better.
Yeah, let's not stay in that room. Looks like there was another way back where we came from.
yes, this Egyptian silk is very breathable, so it would have kept that stench for ages, and we can't have that. The
I'll
drippiest
continue.
of drips cannot be undripped.
Going to
I'll
continue
I'll move back.
back here. Looks like this path's the only other way we haven't explored yet.
There was another path in the room with the spider, but
That's correct.
it might go to the same place. We do not know yet. But let's go through this door. Or this
All right,
down
so
this hallway.
you go down the hallway to the next map. So give me a moment here to get everybody situated. All right, you enter the next part of the sewer, and you see there is now a gap as a sewer stream of raw sewage is flowing from your left to your right, and so to the left side of our map here. And what would you like to do? As you've got about a 10-foot gap before the hallway continues, or the raw sewage that's flowing.
I'm gonna start back a little bit and jump it.
you're gonna have to jump over Flynmo.
Well, get out the way.
There is no room to. How about I jump first and then you jump?
Well, how are you gonna jump without a running start?
There's
You want me to
a
throw you?
drop.
I am going to.
It's about
back up with.
It's about a 2-foot drop down to the top part of the fluid.
Oh, so we don't know how deep it is.
Wait a minute. Quick question.
You know what? I'm gonna fly over it.
I was just about to say, like, why don't you just fly?
I'm gonna fly over. Because you know what? Flying kind of ruins a lot of things.
Can you take
but-
any of us with you?
Yeah, I mean, I could. What I was planning on doing is, I could pick up Flynmo, fly across, come back, pick up. I just worry a little bit about our grizzly bear friend. I'm not sure I'll be able to carry him.
He can jump.
I will walk.
All right,
it.
who are you taking first?
I'll take Flynmo.
Yeah.
He's just right in front of me, so.
A whole new
Then I'll take Sean.
world.
All right, stand
Whoa.
by here. So, you get to this point here, and we're going to put you right here over the water. As you start to fly over, you get kind of a view of the rest of the sewers as it goes down to the edge, and you safely drop him off on the edge. Then you're going back for Sean?
Yes.
All right, as you go back for Sean...
It's pitch black down here, right, DM?
Yes, but you still have your light on, right?
Yeah, like when I was over the water, I could see all the way down on both
What
sides.
are you
That's
rolling
why.
for me there, Aaron? What
So
are you
I rolled
rolling?
a dice there, and as you go back to pick up Sean, a crocodile launches itself out of the sewage and goes to attack you. And so we will do a surprise round to see what happens. So everybody roll some initiative here.
Oh my god, this is so fortuitous. I can't. I'm gonna make everyone mad.
Haha! 21.
Flynmo rolled an 18.
A
Jeez.
4.
I am.
Oh
rolling
my goodness. My bad.
Super well for initiatives today. I love it.
I rolled a 15 for initiative. Donte did.
Donte did. I did.
I did.
Donte. We're gonna alienate so many fans.
All right,
Hopefully
so
not both of them.
Hey!
in our
only half.
surprise round, our crocodile is going to leap out of the water and try and bite Donte as he flies across.
That'll miss.
All right, a 13 misses. So the rest of you see this crocodile launch out of the water and come back down as it nips at the foot of.
Not to be that guy, but doesn't surprise rounds get advantage?
I did regular because Donte was above the water a little bit, so it had to launch up and release. But yes, you are correct.
Fair enough. Okay. Sorry to be that.
Nope, you're good. Okay, so now the beginning of the round here. Sean.
I'll say, all right. Before you take me over, I'll cast minor illusion right on top of the water and make it look like a duck just landed in the water and settled.
Okay.
All right. Now take me up there.
All right, a duck. Got it. I'm not going to put a duck out, but it's there. Okay, that your turn?
Yes.
Flynmo.
On Flynmo, looking down at the croc, he will take out his banjo and beam bida boom, and he will say,
That was quite investigative of you, Mr. Crocodile. You know what they call a investigative detective crocodile? An investigator.
and he will cast vicious mockery on him.
Can we just give him Flynmo?
I'm laughing at my own. Well, first of all, I rolled a 4 for
A
it,
natural 1.
I'm rolling pretty good for Vicious Mockery, though. I've been rolling 4s, so that is 4 Psychic, and he will have disadvantage on his next attack
Got it.
before
And
the end of its next turn. Like once I saw the crocodile, I was like, this is so good.
Oh yeah, crocodiles and alligators are very different, Sam. I'll have you know.
So it takes the
Thanks, Rowan.
damage, and
Said this is a
then
crocodile.
Yeah, but your joke was an alligator joke.
Did I say
skittering-
alligator? Oh crap! I meant it to be crocodile.
skittering from below Flynmo comes a swarm of rats
Oh, gross.
from down below there, and they are going to bite you.
They will try. And they
Natural
will succeed.
18 for a 20. You take 7 piercing damage.
They will succeed. Ow!
Oh my goodness. 7 doesn't seem like much, but to us it is.
That's right. And then you hear a splash coming from in the water, and this rat is going to swim up here above the crocodile and start to crawl up the side, and that is its turn. Another giant rat is going to come up here next to Flynmo.
Whoa! Where'd that thing come from?
Why'd you take me over first? You got me. I'm gonna get eaten by rats.
And it is going to bite. to bite
And
you.
your fun size too.
And your fun
Natural
size.
13 for a 17.
That hits.
For 5 piercing damage. Are you
Oh.
still alive?
I have 1 HP left.
Dante, you see rats just swarming Flynmo that you dropped off right as this alligator misses you. What are you doing?
Me to my
I'm going to seeing this going on. I'm gonna punch down on this crocodile snout with an unarmed strike and try to show him who the true amphibian of the lakes are, the waters.
Okay.
Are my claws and they're the same damage. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the same thing.
So you
Come
rolled
right
a
down
10
on it.
and you slash down and it misses.
With the other one.
Yay!
13 will
Such a-
hit
su-
for 4 damage.
Such as the
So
fate of
weak,
turtles
man,
attacking
so
crocodiles.
weak.
So with the second attack, you slash it right across its snout, causing a little bit of damage into the raw sewage.
Do like that.
And
That'll be my turn.
you're staying there?
I'm just kind of hovering still right over this chasm, or not
Okay.
chasm, but the sewer water.
Okay. Flying right next to you, a small snake with wings comes up next
What
to
in
you,
the heck?
Dante.
It's Serpico. He's come back for revenge.
Okay, that is a 2. So you easily just bring your hand up and swat this thing away like a giant fly as it kind of shakes itself. Another one comes over here and is going to attack you as well, seeing as it's flying. So you're now flanked by flying snakes. And it is also going to try and bite you. A 3. Okay. And it has a special ability that allows it to move without provoking opportunity attacks. Is going to come hover over here to finish its movement. So out of your reach.
Yeah, get out of here.
The crocodile is going to come up again and launch itself out of the water. Oh wait, the duck.
At disadvantage.
So let me see if it sees past the duck here. Investigation check, correct?
Yeah. It's an action still.
Oh, it's an action. Okay. A 2.
Let's go, baby!
All right, so it believes the duck
Got a -4.
is there, and it is going to
Four.
start trying to attack the duck. That brings us to Radimus in bear form.
I'm gonna squeeze up past Sean,
Whoa!
Okay.
How are you gonna do that?
step out onto the water
Okay.
because of my ring of water walking,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack.
It's getting
The
very
croc.
crowded in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be a giant
Um,
dead pile at the end of this.
Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and swat at him with the claws.
Okay.
Oh! I accidentally hit the turtle.
Crit miss as you just flail in the sewage, and all the things in sewage are getting in you, and it's very distracting.
Right, we'll try it again.
Okay.
You can do a multi-attack, but the next one's with your bite.
Oh, okay, then we'll bite him instead.
It's just a different damage die, but still.
19, that will hit for 5 piercing damage as you bite right onto the snout of this crocodile, and you've got it, and it's still alive, but it is not looking too good as there's now these streaks of red mixing into the green sewage around it. And I take it that's your turn.
I should throw a massive sign of dominance on him and do a death roll, but I really don't want to roll around in the sewage. So, yeah, that's our turn.
Noted. Sean, everyone has squeezed past you, and there is combat directly above you, hovering in the air, and combat below you, and combat on the other side.
Can I reach the alligator, the crocodile, with my rapier right now?
It is 2 feet off. You know what? Yeah, I would say you could. Yes.
All right, then I'll reach down and I'll try to stab him.
Okay. What'd you roll?
10.
10. That is going to miss. Is just this. You don't want to hit your friend in his bear form, so you're kind of try to not hit him. And as you do, you get a strike down, and you miss as the bear is flailing the crocodile around.
There's too much going on here. I can't get a direct hit.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Flynmo.
Being surrounded and bitten by rats, Flynmo is just gonna take his banjo and just strum on all the on every single one of the strings while letting out like a death scream. I will use another spell slot to heal myself.
Okay.
Still letting out the same death cry.
Okay.
And its rejuvenation is less soothing and more erratic, and I'm very much in need. Oh yeah. Let me roll.
Ouch.
4.
4 healing. All right. So
4
hopefully you
healing.
get some bad rolls here. All right. The swarm is going to attack you again.
Bring it.
Hey, a 7.
That is a miss.
That is a miss as your healing helps you and brings you back up. You don't take that damage as the swarm of rats you swat them off like flies as they scatter about. The giant rat behind you is going to climb up next to you, and it is going to try and bite on your leg while hanging onto the wall, so I will give it disadvantage for that attack as there's giant bears and things flying above it that's causing a big distraction.
Flynmo will live.
16.
Or not.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you're back down to 1.
Back down to 1.
And then the other giant rat. Here we go. Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Regular attack here.
Yeah!
Oh! An 8.
Flynmo will live.
So, in these 3 turns, you just see Flynmo heal himself, and then he is swatting away rats. One gets a good bite right on the edge of his leg, but he swats the others away as he is surrounded. Donte, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna reach down, and I'm gonna punch this crocodile in the face.
Okay.
There we go.
16
There we
will
go.
hit for 6 damage. That will do it. How do you want to kill it as it is engaged with the bear?
All right, just kind of with my foot still hovering in the air, I'm just gonna kick it down, and as you see its face just kind of get sucked up and consumed into the sewage, you see its scales just kind of drift off in whatever direction that the sewers are going.
To the left.
All right, yeah, then that's the way it heads. With my bonus action, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to strike this flying snake because I absolutely hate snakes.
15, that is a hit, and that is enough to kill it. How do you get rid of this one?
Alright, as I reach down, I'm going to grab this flying snake out of the air and I'm just going to right into it and I'm going to eat it.
Alright, you get a snack
Spit
out
its
of it.
remains.
It
back
does have
into the
it does have
sewers.
poison, so We
Con
won't roll
save,
for that one.
DC 18.
Thank you for not making me roll.
Yeah, all right, anything else?
I'm gonna fly up over our grizzly bear friend over here, and hopefully just try to get these rats onto me and not onto Flynmo.
Okay.
Just banging my chest like, ruff, ruff, ruff. Or just banging my great club on the ground.
Are we
That would
Matthew
be-
McConaughey up in here?
Roll me an intimidation check.
I give you inspiration.
Hey! 17, let's go!
17. All right, I will keep that in mind. All right, this flying snake is going to come by and do a drive-by on our bear friend here. Or a flyby, I should say. An 11.
That would be a miss.
I'd imagine so. That is going to then continue flying this way to get out of range. And that brings us to Radimus in bear form. What you doing?
Okay, this burst rat. I can't click on him because my token's too big. But the one that's crawling up the wall there,
Yes.
trying to bite the near-deaf halfling.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna lay some serious teeth on him.
Go ahead.
Okay, now we're gonna bite that rat. Oh!
An 8. You reach down and you just slam your teeth into the wall as the tail moves out of the way. You still have your claw
Okay.
attack though.
Yeah, so we're gonna that angered us, and so we're gonna try to smush him up against the wall.
Yeah.
That will do it. How do you want to kill it?
Just like swatting a fly on a window.
And you just
Splat.
squish. Just see guts and rat start dripping down the side and flowing away in the raw sewage.
And then I'm going to turn to this rat here and very casually
Make me an intimidation check.
With drool slavering from my jaws.
A 9. Duly noted. That brings us back
Yeah,
up to
rat
Sean.
ain't feared.
Okay.
Help me.
I'm gonna use Radimus's back as floor.
Nice.
I'm gonna stand on him
Okay.
and I'm gonna get close to the rat. And I'm gonna reach down with the rapier and try to stab it.
Okay.
Let's get a hit, buddy.
I know.
Yes!
17!
17
Yeah!
for 9 damage. How do you want to kill it?
Skewer it and then flick it with the rapier. Throw it across the hallway.
You didn't even need your sneak attack for
That's
it.
right. All right, you skewer that rat and it goes flying down the hallway and you hear it splat against the wall.
And I will join the rest of the group against the swarm of the rats.
Perfect. Flynmo, all that's left is the swarm of rats right next to you.
That I can see. I'm
That's
almost
true.
dead. I'm going to bonus action. Should have done this last turn. Bonus action. I am going to inspire myself. I had something for this.
Flynmo, you scrappy fella, you won't get eaten by rats tonight. You are a strong halfling.
And I will inspire myself, getting a d6.
Okay.
And then at the end of that, I'll put a little jaunt tune, bada-boom, on my banjo, and I will cast Cure Wounds with my last spell slot.
Okay.
And on myself. Better. For 9, and then I'm also going to use my inspiration to add to the healing to that as well, so another d6.
Okay.
For hopefully big numbers. Big numbers. A for 15 points of healing in total.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now your turn.
That.
Yes.
All right, the rat's turn. Seeing Donte come over and looks like a bigger, juicier treat. They are going to try and go for Donte this time. Ooh, a natural 1. And they just swarm on your shell and just cannot seem to get any purchase on any kind of meat and do nothing to you. Donte, your turn.
All right. Donte, finally seeing these things on them, he's just going to fling them all off, and it's going to enrage him. and using a key point, he's gonna use Fury of Blows and strike this beautiful pile of rats 3 times.
This beautiful pile of
Here's first attack. Ooh.
24, that is a hit.
24 for 4. Yeah, woo! That's just warming up. His knuckles are a little sore.
9, a
9
miss
for
as you
7.
strike right where you were before, but the rats had scattered from that area.
And with my final upswing, I'm gonna come up and hopefully just dissipate these creatures. No, I'm not. All right, 75.
At least you didn't use a key point. Oh wait.
It's fine. I'm assuming we're in rest. We take a break. It's all right. We take a little
All
short.
right,
rest.
anything else?
That'll be my turn.
All
I don't get
right,
anything
the
back, so I
flying snake. Let's see. I'm going to make a roll here. It is going to do a flyby on the brown bear here. Come back around, try and bite you. That is a 10.
And that's a miss.
All right, it is going to fly this way, and you see it kind of disappear out of your sight as it looks like it's flying away. Brown bear, what you doing?
Ooh. How much bludgeoning damage do the halfling and the old man take if I push through them to get to the swarm of rats?
They're allies, so you would just move at half speed.
Okay. Now, my token view. Something's wrong. Is the turtle standing on top of the swarm of rats?
It wasn't
I no
before.
longer see the swarm of rats on the map. There they are.
There they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
We're gonna very deftly and dexterously leap over these guys.
All right, I'll move you easily there.
Wham! And slam down on them rats.
Okay.
And swing a big old paw at them and see if we can just, scatter them around.
Alrighty. 20 is a hit
There we go. I am.
for
I
11
am.
damage. Okay.
And
I
then we're
think
gonna
I am.
eat one
Okay. 16 is a hit. How do you want to finish this off?
with a belch.
Okay, you just see the bear come in like a hot dog eating contest and eating up rats, and all the rats are gone and currently in the belly of your large bear friend there. So that will end our combat as the other flying snake flies away, realizing he is not going to get a meal out of this, and you are out of combat. And this is where we will take our break. So, quick break, and we'll be back in a moment.
I have nothing. I have like one inspiration left after that fight.
Dungeon Master Aaron here. Before we continue, I want to take a moment and give credit to the companies and creators that have made this episode possible. First, we would not have a game without the Keepers of Lore at Wizards of the Coast. To learn more about D&D, check out their website at dnd.wizards.com. The beautiful maps are from the MAD Cartographer. Check them out and more of their work on Patreon. Foundry Virtual Tabletop is my favorite virtual tabletop and is featured on our channel. Additionally, this game is hosted through the Forge, which makes setting up Foundry VTT even easier and hosts your games through their servers so your games are always available to your players. The awesome music and sound effects are from Monument Studios, bringing us Hollywood-grade audio to our tabletop narratives. All music and sound effects are from their work, and I highly recommend them. Player token art is from HeroForge, Wizards of the Coast, or the free token maker at thefatefulforce.com. The photos I use for backdrops between combat maps come from pixabay.com, a website with millions of high-quality stock images, videos, and music that are all royalty-free. The real-time voice-changing software I use is called VoiceMod. You can find it at voicemod.net. It is an awesome addition to your next game or your next virtual meeting. Now, let's get back to the adventure and see how the players meet their end. And we're back. You find yourselves after fighting your second combat of sewer creatures, and you're not sure if this is what's been causing the disappearances, but you find yourself a momentary pause in hostilities, and you find yourselves on the southern side of the raw sewage canal, if you will. What would you like to do?
I could use a short rest after that. That was a lot of butt kicking I just did.
I think we should move on. I don't want to spend any longer down here than we need to.
Are you sure you don't need 5 or 10 minutes to catch up on anything?
Me?
Yeah.
What am I going to catch up on?
Sleep.
I don't know, aren't there some good jokes you want to come up with?
Oh no, they're all up here. I never have to come up with them. They just flow to me from the muses around me.
Then we should continue.
We should continue.
Alright.
Come on, turtle and a half shell.
Lead the way, bear.
Tortle power. Yes, how about we have the giant bear going?
Alright, what are we doing for light here?
Instead of behind. Flynmo still has his feather plume lit up with a light spell. He's gonna redo it though, because I don't know how long has passed. Like maybe an hour.
It's only been a few minutes, actually.
Didn't think so. Yeah, it's up. I still have that out.
Anyone else have a light source?
I would like to snuggle my way back into my shell and come out with my torch.
Actually, I'm gonna go up to Radimus, and Radimus, with your snout so bright, and cast light on his snoot. Won't you guide the party tonight?
Your nose is now illuminated. Beautiful.
So you are no longer, or you have light on both?
Oh yeah, I put the plume out. Actually, that is a good question. I don't know. It's not concentration. It just lasts an hour, but I don't know if I can cast 2 at once. You know?
Yeah, don't put it on my nose, okay? That's
You
automatic
can't talk.
disadvantage.
You can't talk.
That's why I was gonna be Ghostwire.
Yeah, it doesn't say I can't cast it on
The
multiple
spell
objects.
ends if you cast it again, or dismiss it as an action. So yeah, you can only do
it
one
says
thing.
that?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's on his snoot then. Well, just to be fair to Chuck, you have to make a dexterity saving throw if you don't want to have the be lit up.
He has accepted his fate.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
No, he's rolling.
Hey, 17.
He passed. I do it again.
No, we'll leave it. You realize he does not want this, and he's likely to bite you if you continue. So I'll let you make the decision.
Alright, I'm just gonna continue onward with my torch. Come on. Leave the bear alone.
Wait, let the bear go first. He is clearly the biggest and the strongest of us.
But he can go first, but I'm sick of watching you try to play with his snout.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, does he not want to be the hero of Christmas?
What's Christmas?
You don't have Christmas where you're from? I thought that was a national holiday on the Sword Coast.
I don't think it is.
Haven't you heard of Cantaslaus?
All right, you make your way down this tunnel, and with the bear in front who can't see because all the light source is behind him.
See, if he had a lit snoot, he would.
But he's got a snout, and he can smell. And the hallway is very pristine, very clean, actually.
Question DM, and question to our bear friend. With my glowing plume, can I ride on his back and be like a light source for him?
Said that.
If he allows it.
May I ride you, my trusty steed? I will take that as yes, and I will get on his back.
Okay, so you just keep your token where the bear is.
Yeah, I'm gonna like be like kind of like in the front of him, but like he'll get like 20 feet out.
Okay.
And then 20 feet of dim vision. I don't know if that's doing anything. Yeah, move. Oh crap.
Move your way down this tunnel.
Why am I going in the front? I made a pact that I wasn't going to be in the front for this.
And you come to a T intersection where the hallway goes to the left and the right, and to the left appears to go back to one of the chambers that was to the north there, and to your right you see a doorway just 5 feet offset from the T intersection.
Do you want to bust down the door, my friend? Radimus!
Smash the door.
Smash the door. Give me a strength check.
We have a rogue in the party, but we resort to violence to open up doors. We don't even know if it's unlocked. We're just like, screw this door.
I hit the door frame.
You hit, yes, you rolled a 6, and with that, this door does not give way like the others have before, as your claws just scratch.
You know what would have been really good to use there, my friend? A lit snoot.
What would the rest of you like to do?
Is the door locked? Can I check to see if the door's locked?
You check it. It is locked. And as Flynmo moves down, you see another door to your south, but this one looks to be sturdy metal and very much different than the other doors you've encountered so far.
Well, I'm just on Radimus's back, so I go where he goes.
I'm just letting you know what you see.
Okay. First, I will check for traps.
Make a
Do
perception.
you want to check this door and I can
perception
go
check.
down here? I'll check this one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Both of you roll perception checks.
Nice. 18.
Okay.
Nice. 10.
Sean, you take a look at that door. It looks like all the other doors here in this sewer system, and you do not see any traps, mechanical or arcane. Donte, this door, however, looks to be made of seriously reinforced steel. There is a lock and a handle, and the lock appears to be very ornate and complex.
Can I use my thieves' tools and try to open it?
You can. Sean, what are you doing on your door?
I'm also using thieves' tools to try and open it.
Okay. Both of you roll thieves' tools
What the
checks.
heck? What the bookenhoogen?
All right, 18 for Sean. After only about 5 seconds, you unlock the door in front of you.
Nice.
That's annoying. I see it on my D&D sheet, but I don't see it in here.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yeah, I do.
You can just roll a d20 if you're
That's what I'm
are you
gonna do.
proficient in them?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so your proficient modifier plus your dex bonus.
I'm gonna go and see what's in here.
All right, a 14. You fiddle with this lock, and it's just not going. You can feel the tumblers inside, and this one is very nicely made, and there's not the play that normal locks have as you try and hit these tumblers, and you can't get it. Sean,
There must
you
be
enter
something
that.
stronger than a lantern.
Sean, you enter that hallway, and
Yes.
it curves back off up to the left, and looks to be going back to the north from where you came, and heads back to that canal of sewage that you had crossed earlier.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's
Maybe
a
you
dead
should-
end.
Maybe you should check this door, friend. Our
Squeeze.
half-shell companion, our
Yeah.
half-shell hero has not broken through.
Yeah, can I try my thieves' tools on that door?
Go ahead. You bring that in there, and you feel the same thing that Donte did, and you hear a click, and you pull out your thieves' tools, and it is broken.
I'm gonna let out a roar and take a running start.
Do you want your friends to get out of the way?
Radimus
That'd be a
Rage!
good idea for them to do that, yeah, because we're gonna charge that door and blast that.
Okay.
I'm on Radimus's back, and I'm like spurring him on to make him mad.
All right, give me a
Do
strength.
I get advantage on that because I got a running start, and I'm 1,200 pounds?
Sure.
Awesome.
I mean, hey, that's a good excuse. 1200
Ability
pounds
check
movement?
or saving throw?
Ability check.
It didn't roll with advantage.
Well, there's an 8, so just roll it again.
Did you shift click?
Better.
16. You will hear this resounding that echoes through this sewer system. And the door is
And the bear
stuck.
sits there in the sewer with little birdies flying around his head.
That's true, and the door is stuck fast. It appears there is a key that gets you through this door that you have not found.
Can I, I look to, Sean. May I borrow your thieves' tools, friend? I have a slippery finger myself.
There's only one problem. They're broken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sean's are broken.
Donte?
Sure.
Do you have
Yeah.
proficiency in this?
I do have a proficiency in thieves.
Okay.
So what am I rolling?
D20 plus your dex modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Dex mod. What is my dex mod? It's +2. Okay. So plus proficiency. Okay, baby, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Nah. 13.
Same thing. You just can't get it. There's something you're missing here that something else gets you through this door.
Something must go into this keyhole to unlock it.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over here. Oh. Looks like there's some stairs up this way.
Come, Radimus. We must go back.
Alright, so you head back up to the far right hallway, and you see there are some stairs leading up across the other side of that canal.
Okay. So there's some stairs over here. No key, and I feel like that door is where it's supposed to go. Not back up these stairs. Is there anything else we could possibly try? Let's see.
Well, there is.
We didn't go north, did we?
Here? Oh, there's
Yeah.
another pair of stairs over here.
There's
There
another
we go.
pair of stairs. Give me a survival check, Sean.
Give me a second. It's all the way at the bottom. Yikes.
A 9.
That's a 9.
You, based on these hallways and the stairs going up to doors, this reminds you very much of the room where you had trouble breathing and those two doors that were there on that south wall.
That does make sense. Well, let's investigate this area a little more then, because I think this takes us back to a place we've already been.
There are the two little hallways where we got ambushed. We did not check.
It's true.
We fly.
Following Donte.
Come on, Radimus. Away.
Donte, do you think you can carry me over the sewage?
I could.
Maybe we can follow its direction.
We could follow the sewage. Actually, we could follow the whole path.
Pick me up.
Right.
I'm assuming Radimus is coming with Whispercheeks.
Okay. Alright, so you're going down the sewage and flying down?
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and you can move your way back to that canal and you go to the west. And you come to another room there, and you see to your north, there are the stairs up, and you can see the bloody carcass of the giant spider you had killed there at the top of these stairs here to the north. And the sewage continues to the west, that direction.
I plop down the sewage.
What would you like to do, Sean?
Is the sewage going anywhere?
It appears to be flowing down this tunnel, and there's just this little area where you might be able to stick your head up and keep breathing as you go through.
Please don't tell me that's where we might have to go. What do you guys think?
These threads will never survive this journey. But my freedom is worth it.
If that's where we have to go, boop, I'm gonna jump in.
We swim!
Alright, everybody's swimming?
Yeah.
I jump in, and the sound it makes is like a little drop of water. A little plop.
Cannonball!
Now, can Radimus willingly go into the water with his ring? Or does it prevent him altogether?
Yes, he can willingly go in with his ring. Okay, we'll get you guys all situated in our new map here.
Was there a similar type opening on the other storm drained him?
You didn't look.
Fair enough.
We've just been we followed the way that it's been flowing. The sewer. It was flowing to the left, so that's the way we went. There probably
All right,
is some...
you come out into it. Opens up a little bit more, so the tunnel you went through gets you back, and you're able to breathe again. But the tunnel goes to the south, and you see it hit a metal grate down to the south. So getting through there is not going to be possible without something else going on. But to the north looks to be open, and to the west looks to be open.
Let's check this out over here first, then. Towards the west.
Radimus, lead the way.
Radimus to lead the way. Good then.
I'm not Radimus, he is.
Right. Oh, he's going north. Okay.
You go to the north, and you see it kind of dead end, but you see another tunnel heading off to the east this time. Right there. So the water's flowing off in that direction.
Is your nose telling you?
There's a wall block there.
It's true. Do you want to go that direction?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
All right. There you go. All right, you come up to a new tunnel opening, and you come to a opening in the room. And as you get to the room, you climb up, and you see there is a door to your left. At the far north end of the room, you see a ladder with a manhole cover. To your right, the sewer continues off in that direction. You see piles of refuse. You see some bundled up packages near this door, and there's a cage with some dead rats in it right up in that direction. And then right here, next to the ladder, you see a large vase.
I'm gonna investigate the packages there.
I'm gonna investigate the vase.
I will call out to the top of the stairs or the ladder.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate packages as well. Give them a good sniff, kind of tear into them a little bit, see if there's any honey or Twinkies.
You want to give me advantage?
Oh, well, are you going to find honey?
I might.
Okay, we'll give you advantage.
Okay, so
Thanks.
Donte rolled a natural 20.
Critical!
And remind me what you were doing again?
I was investigating this vase.
Okay.
I just want to know why it's down here.
You take a look at the vase, and you see it is filled with what appears to be runoff water that's coming down from above from the manhole. And you see next to it, you see what appears to be like a ladle with holes in it, some kind of filtering device. And you can see where you actually see footprints of what appears to be a humanoid that the disturbance around the base of the vase indicates that it is tilted. And so, based on everything you see together here, someone appears to come down here and retrieve this drip water out of this vase occasionally.
Based on the dead rats in the cages and based on this vase, it appears that some sort of humanoid or something comes in here to eat, or perhaps even the guards feed it to keep it from coming up. Who knows? But something comes in here to feed and to get this excess water that comes through the manhole cover.
Flynmo, as you and Radimus check out the packaging, you see it's been here a while, and you can see holes where it has been ripped open and parts of the contents have been pulled out. You see this is some kind of hardtack. It's food that's going to last a long time. It has some of the markings of the Hell Riders on it, and so it's almost like military rations. And somehow it is sitting down here, and occasionally someone would come down and use some of it. So it appears to be someone is eating.
And I rolled an 18 with that for the viewers.
Thank you.
Was there any honey?
There's no honey.
I am sorry, my bear friend. There is no honey.
Sean, what are you doing?
I call up to the top of the ladder. Hello?
Who's there?
It's the prisoners. We're still alive.
Okay. You're almost done. There's only 2 more left.
What's these rations down here for?
Food rations.
There's a box of rations down here.
I don't know.
Also, why did you guys trap a lantern? You almost killed me.
I don't go down there. I don't know what you're talking about.
There.
Maybe it wasn't them. Have you ever thought of that?
I
Grandpa?
don't care who it was. Don't call me Grandpa. I don't care who it was.
Sean,
Grandpa.
as you step onto that square, you feel the floor start to give way a little bit. What do?
Another trap.
I mean,
Don't call me Grandpa.
I'm gonna keep my foot. I'm gonna keep my weight on the tile.
Okay.
I'll be like, damn it, I did it again.
All right. Make a dex saving throw for me.
Oh, that was so close. That was so close.
You got
10.
robbed. You got
So
robbed
dirty.
there.
All right, on a 10, the tiles here crumble down and fall into a pit. You just barely, with your fingertips, manage to grab the edge of this pit as you look down and see about 10 feet down there are these spikes sitting at the bottom. And you are hanging from the edge.
Help!
Radimus, get him. Wrap him up in a bear hug.
Stop it! I'll let go.
No, don't let go.
All right, Radimus reaches his paw down, and you're able to grab onto his fur, and he pulls you back up easily. But there's a big pit here in front of this door.
Ugh.
Wouldn't want to meet a pointed end.
How far down is it?
About 10 feet.
Probably enough to kill me.
I would like to fly, hover right over it, and open the door.
It is locked.
I'm gonna thieves tool. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to finagle my little lockpick in there.
Our
See.
terrifying Tortle. Well,
Come on, come on!
tenaciously pick the lock successfully.
Tink.
A 13. With that, you hear a click, and the door opens.
Yay!
All right. Come on, take my hand. I can put you guys through.
Radimus, jump in.
As the door opens, a javelin flies at you from across the room. 23. You
That'll
take
hit.
11 damage as a javelin sticks right in your shoulder. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh God.
Turn
What are we fighting?
around. Flynmo rolls a 20.
Okay, you see behind a pile of rocks here. Actually, you can't quite tell where it came from. There's just a pile of rocks, Donte, through there where this spear came from. Flynmo, you are first.
Okay. I don't know why I didn't take any ranged items, but that's okay. Flynmo is gonna move right there. 5 feet. Not seeing anything. And move right back.
All right, are you going to hold any actions?
I will hold a vicious mockery if anything goes up to the doorway that I can see. What if I see something come? I will cast vicious mockery on it.
Okay. 2, 1. All right, next up. We have... Oh, you guys can actually see what's there. Stupid combat tracker. You hear from behind, coming out of this room, "Go away! This is my home! I will kill you!" Donte.
Hey, I'm gonna look at this thing on my I don't think we should go in there. I'm gonna shut the door, fly back 5 feet, and I'm gonna hold an action for if something comes through the door to punch it. Monkishly.
All right. Are you holding anything? Or what are you
Yes.
holding?
Bah, these fists, baby.
Okay.
What's
These
up?
bones.
All right. Sean.
Taking out a dagger and ready to throw it or stab with it
Okay.
if anything comes out.
Radimus.
Boo!
Move here and let out a challenging roar. Bear! And we're holding a bear slap.
All right.
A bear slap. I feel so bad we broke into this man's home. This is
Minding
bathwater.
his
Scrambling
business.
up out of the sewer behind you, a swarm of rats comes behind Sean. So anybody holding anything that's in range of that may do something.
Oh my goodness.
Since I
just
said I was
cracked
holding,
my back.
question DM.
So good.
Yes.
Since I said I was holding an action for whatever came out of the room, does that mean it doesn't trigger my held action, or can I do it for the pack of rats? Up to you. Like, it's kind of a stretch because, like, I said I was doing it for anything specifically coming out of the room, but like that, I don't know if like you want to look too into the wording of that. I'm fine either way. I just
Yeah, I would say technically your trigger was the room, so that's what you
fair.
got to wait on.
That's fine. Yeah, it's only a cantrip, so I don't. It's
Okay,
only
Sean, you
just
turn around and get a dagger at these rats, and you strike a few of them, taking a couple of them out of this swarm. But they are still there, and they are going to come at you and try and bite you. That is a 6. After the last experience that you saw with Flynmo, you kind of see their tactics of swarming, and you knock them off with the flat of your dagger as they come at you and start scattering about. That is going to bring us to... You hear from the other side of the room through the door. Are you still there? Go away. I don't have anything you want. Donte.
Question. DM.
Yes.
Did you skip me in initiative?
You were holding.
Oh, that was from turn 1 though. Like I was holding turn 1. I was holding the vicious mockery for anything.
Right,
came
and
through the
nothing
door.
changed up to that point. So would you have changed anything?
Oh yeah, I would have
Because the rats
Oh,
didn't
that-
come
that-
until after that turn. So that's why I went straight there, because that was the first change.
Okay. I didn't know. I would have been. Yeah, I would have held my action for since Radimus was like challenging whatever came out, whatever was in the room. I was just gonna hold my I guess I would have held Vicious Mockery again for just anything that would come out in this general area. Maybe it's a stretch. I mean, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. No.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to metagame I don't
Right.
want to metagame the rats. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm still waiting for whatever's coming out of the door.
Perfect.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, Donte. You see the rats come out of the sewer, and Sean turns around to start swatting at them.
I'm gonna fly over Sean to get there. Is there any way I could pick these rats up and throw them into this pit?
It is a swarm of rats, so you would maybe be able to get a few, and seeing how they climb, you don't think it would be very effective.
Actually,
Okay,
it's a
fair enough.
swarm because all of their tails are tied together.
Yeah, I could just grab their tails. Ring them out.
Little flail.
All right,
rats.
so I'm gonna come in, and I'm gonna unarmed strike these things twice. I'm gonna come in, right over, and I'm gonna super land down on the ground and punch the
Okay.
first rat that I see. First attack. 16 hit
16 hits for 4 damage.
for 4. All right. My second attack, gonna get this pile with the wicked uppercut. Woo! 24 hit for 6 damage.
Perfect.
All right, and then that'll be my turn.
All right, you just see 2 giant hits as several of these rats just squish and disappear, and the rats are down to about a third of the size they were before, as they are still coming in feral and nasty.
Finish them, old man.
Sean, your turn.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do. I'm not that old. rapier and try to kebab them.
Okay.
Oh!
20! Natural 20!
Crit.
How about that sneak attack damage though?
That's not sneak attack.
Yeah.
All right. As
You have an ally within 5 feet.
Donte had come in and smashed them together, you see where the remaining ones get up in this perfect line, and getting it right in, you just pierce your way through, and you come up with about an 8 rat kebab sitting there. And what do you do with your kebab of rats?
I yell out to the voice. We have an offering. We're looking for a key. If you don't have a key, we'll leave you alone. You can keep the offering.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, nice. I can finally use what I built him for. Oh.
He rolls a 2.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
12 total.
Okay. We'll see what happens when it comes back around. Radimus, the rats seem to be gone. What are you doing? And you're just standing there?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Standing
Flynmo.
there menacingly.
Since we've kind of barged on the man's home, and our friend's trying to persuade him for a key, Flynmo will break out into caroling. Like Carol is at a door on his banjo to kind of help persuade the man as well, but with a performance and kind of enhance Sean's persuasion roll.
I will give you an advantage if you sing a song.
Oh yeah, I was going
Okay.
to. Please, Mr. Ogre, we are sorry we did barge into your home. We do not mean to. That was so we ask for a key
See, I
and
thought
then
for
we'll
sure
be
you're gonna
on
sing
our
"Sweet
way.
Home Neverwinter."
Nah, and we'll be on our way. Please do not kill us, but you might get the bear.
Make your roll.
Yeah. No advantage because it was terrible.
I'll give you advantage because you sang in front
No.
of everybody on the internet.
I mean, I did already before with the joke,
It's
but
true.
yeah, that one was better. 19.
Some
19.
of those people know your parents.
Okay.
I don't think so.
All 2 of our viewers.
All
That's
2
right.
reviewers know my parents. Yeah.
You hear from the other side of the door. What kind of offering?
Well,
We-
my
we-
enchanting performance, of course.
We just slew a bunch of rats. I have about 8 rats on a skewer right now if you want them.
And
I
I
mean-
can serenade you.
You could probably cook them up and they might taste better than these old rations I think you've been eating out here.
Okay. Come
in, sure, but
if
all we're looking for is a key.
any funny business, I'm going to attack you.
All we're looking for is a key. If you don't have a key, I'll leave the offering here and we'll be on our way. Do you have the key? A key.
I had a key.
Yeah. Then please accept our offering and give us a key and we'll be on our way.
But the monster's behind the door that the key opens. Don't let the monster out.
What kind of monster is it?
Scary monster. It can go anywhere. So I don't have to keep muffling my voice. We will end combat here, so you can be back into normal. And he allows you to open the door. And you're able to go through, and you see him with another spear kind of rocks. You see this ogre. And he's in this area. You see a little table and some chairs that appear to be scavenged that he's found and kind of repaired. You see a little bed, some more packaging on the ground. And off in the north and west side of this, you just see mushrooms growing everywhere. And it appears that maybe he's sustained or something on these mushrooms. But you get to the edge and says, I don't want you to let the monster out. I've fortified this place to keep it from getting me and my mushrooms.
We are actually sent here to quell it and defeat it. So we're actually going to deal with it.
Yes, do you want your spear back? Maybe I can trade it for one of your mushrooms.
Huh?
Maybe it heals, by chance.
Actually, here is another proposition for you, friend. Since you do not want this monster to come out, and it is as scary as you say, and you have now come across quite a ferocious-looking team of adventurers in these sewers that are coming to quell said monster, maybe we should join forces to, 1, liberate your home from the monstrosity that challenges it and your mushroom horde, and also help us complete our task. Let's say you are giant friend.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on, not 20, not 20, not 20. Oh, not bad. 18. 18 on persuasion.
He looks for a moment. I don't like fighting what I can't see, and my home here is secure. So I will stay, and you may go deal with it. But
What do you mean you can't
what
see?
you offer sounds nice. So I will allow you to rest here and recuperate, and then you may go, and I will give you the key.
Okay, I'm gonna hop over to this, and I'm going to. Oh, actually, I'm gonna say, do you mind if I come closer to your table? I don't want to just drop the rats I was gonna give you on the floor. I mean, it's already unsanitary, but I don't know how you feel about that.
He just kind of steps back as if allowing you to do it. He's still wary of you, but he's allowing you to move about.
Okay, I'm gonna take all the rats off the rapier and drop them all on the table, sheath the rapier, and back up.
Okay. You see him look over and grab one of the rats, and he then begins to start preparing the rat. But you have, you will be able to get a short rest here. So you can spend any hit dice you need. Any recovery of anything that anyone may get.
Unfortunately,
Nice, I rolled a 7, 2 back.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just get health back, and I only needed 1, so yeah. But I still used up all my spell slots, and I only have most of my bardic inspiration. But that's about it.
At the end of your rest, kind of around a twine necklace, he pulls out from under his tunic this very nice black metal key. It's like, this is key you look for. It will
Thank you,
open door.
Thank you, our friend. When we have quelled the monster, we shall let you know of its demise, so you may be safe in your underdark abode.
I'm not coming back here. He threw a spear at me.
Well, these mushrooms, do they have any special properties that might help us defeat this monster?
They are just food.
Ah, alright. Thank you. What, do you have a name?
Steal one.
Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Jump back over here.
Oh, Chuck, your bear form is gone at this point.
Yeah.
The very fantasy name of Tom. Tom the Great.
Right.
But it's spelled THOMM.
Tom, you would
Tom.
Tom, you wouldn't be having to be killing soldiers that come down here? That's not you, right?
The other humanoids that come down here know not to mess with my area. But no, I've not killed anyone in a long time.
Alright,
It is
then we shall not
probably the
mention,
monster.
Then we shall not mention that you're here so that you may live peacefully.
I managed to trap it only 2 days ago.
Oh wow. We'll do our best to not let it out.
Alright, so you finish up your rest. And you have the key.
I'm back in my human form,
Okay.
and the short rest restores me, right?
It does. You
I mean, I
basically
get
get
two,
it back. You get
but
back your wild shapes.
Right. So I still have 2.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright.
OP.
I suggest
so
if we
wild.
continue. This
See, this
adventure has
boss
been
fight's gonna be long.
this adventure has been quite draining.
You got that
Ellie.
centipede token, right, Aaron?
We'll deal with it when we come to it.
All right.
Oh goodness.
All right. So do you guys want to go back to that door?
Ideally.
Okay. All right. So you make it back to the door without any issues, and let me get you moved over here. Nope. Not those.
Dude, my cats have been knocked out like for the last 3 hours.
Lucky them.
He hasn't been running around causing mayhem.
There.
Was that last game?
All right. You find yourselves back at the door, the big, ornate, heavy door.
Okay. Well, are you all prepared?
As I'll ever
Prepared?
be.
I'm gonna stand in the back though.
Radimus, are you going to? Do you want to transform into anything that might help us, or do you think your human form will suffice for now?
You probably should do
I
that
think
right now.
right now my human form is exactly the right form to be in.
Perfect.
I'll
Well,
tell you what, though, if we want to make things a little interesting, there's a slight shimmer, and all of a sudden Radimus turns into Flynmo.
Ah! Damn.
What?
what'd you say, Chuck?
Radimus is a changeling.
Oh, okay.
So now we
Oh.
have 2 halfling bards
Well,
hanging out in the party.
actually, I would say two devilishly handsome handlebar mustached individuals.
Well, now I hope that we die. All right. I take the key out and put it in the hole and turn it.
It
Probably
unlocks.
that probably hasn't happened for you in a long time, has it, Gramps?
Put the key in the hole. This is the first time I'm opening this door. What are you talking about?
Well, it's your first time. Must be very special.
You know what? You go in first. I promise I won't close it when you step in.
That's okay. You're doing such a good job. I am going to just inspire you from the back.
Alright, I'm going to step in.
You're gonna do
All right,
what?
you step into another large, empty, open square chamber with a hallway that goes to the west. The only thing in this room, it is pristine, perfectly clean, and there's a ladder leading up to a manhole.
I would like to stealthily approach this ladder and just, I don't know, everything kind of seems off. It just seems really off. I'm gonna be more stealthy when I'm approaching the guards and letting them know about this.
Okay.
Like, hey, we're still down here. It's the prisoners.
All right. You got one last one to do, and then you're free to go. I'm surprised you're still alive, but good job.
Okay,
Oh,
I
thank you.
want to close the door behind us, but I'm keeping the key
Okay.
because he was very nice to us.
Would
Right.
you like to? Can you lock the door from this side?
Can I lock it from this side?
Do you want to?
Do we want to trap ourselves in here with that thing?
We
With
have a
the
key.
risk of opening the door?
We have a key.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know how it is trying to open the door when you're in a hurry?
I don't know. Gramps here, even though despite his old age, he was very slick with getting that key in.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna lock it because he did a favor of not killing us.
Okay.
Well, not you, but there might be a new hole or two in our Tortle.
Unfortunately.
Oh, so
Alright.
Tom mentioned that he couldn't see it.
I remember.
What do you think he meant
Let's-
by that?
Oh, I have oh, sorry. You guys go.
Let's keep our torches out.
I was gonna say, before we left Tom's abode, once again the plume feather has been lit by light.
Okay. You walk down that western hallway, and again, it's like someone came down here with a fine-tooth comb and just made this perfectly clean. As you come to this nice door that appears to be well made, sturdy, but there's no lock on it, just a handle.
Can I stealthily open the door?
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
As
Or actually,
stealthily as-
do a sleight of hand check.
I'm gonna
Okay.
less stealthily
Would you?
move back 10 feet.
Okay. All right. So you open the door a little bit, and you see there is some light that peers in. There's a large grate up above on the city streets or wherever you are in the city that's letting ambient light come down into this chamber. And as you swing the door out slowly, you see more of those big kind of 2-foot holes in the ground, but you see a large amount of humanoid bones that are scattered amongst the center here. And you wait for a moment. And nothing.
Are they also clean and pristine?
From here, it looks that way, but you're a little ways away.
Seeing as I'm the only one causing traps to spring up, I guess I'll step first into the room. Let's get lucky, not get hit with anything.
You step into the room, and you do see that these bones are also very clean. You're in a circular chamber. Up above, about 20 feet above you, you see there is a large grate, and you can kind of see the gray sky up off in the distance. And then there is another door to the south of this circular chamber.
Have you guys noticed how everything's been so clean? Even the bones down here have been clean.
Yes, it's hard not to notice. I mean, I've been known to clean my food when I eat it, but not to this extent.
It's a little alarming.
I would say so.
Some sort of psychopath down here.
A germaphobe.
Psychopathic germaphobe down here.
An ooze,
Okay.
perhaps?
You guys
I
coming
have
with?
no idea.
I'm going.
You're doing just fine by yourself.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'll come in with you.
there's a door down here. Can I look at the door and see if it's rigged in any way?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Actually, everybody give me a perception check while you're here.
Ugh, that's like my third nat 1 of the night, of the day.
A 17 from Flynmo.
And Radimus rolls a 21.
Okay. You look around, nobody sees anything. The door, Sean, appears to be just like the other doors you've been dealing with.
All right, is it locked? Can I?
It appears you kind of check the handle, and it appears to be unlocked.
All right, can I stealthily try to open the door?
You can make a sleight of hand check.
It's the only thing that I'm good at. 27.
All right, you silently open this door, and as you open the door, Flynmo and Radimus, you just kind of see this shimmering appear right around the crack as Sean is slowly opening the door. And before you can say anything, this cube of goo just strikes and completely engulfs Sean. Sean, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Why does everything happen to me? Why does everything happen to me?
I like the guy with the
No!
biggest. The guy with the biggest head pool. That was actually pretty good. That was a pretty good voice. No.
All right, so you
Oh,
get
Bard in
engulfed with an 8. You fail, and you are going to take 7 acid damage as you see Sean kind of float up in this transparent goo ahead of him. You are engulfed, you are restrained, and you cannot breathe. With that, let's roll some initiative, friends.
I changed my mind. Let's leave.
I prefer prison.
16 for initiative.
Flynmo will roll a 13 for initiative.
In hindsight, this makes sense. This makes so much sense.
All right, at the start of actually, Sean, you with a 22, you are first. So you are restrained in this goo. In order to try and make your way out, you need to make a strength check.
Oh, thank God I'm good at those. A saving throw?
No, a check. So it's
Ability check.
your action to get out.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
A 12. You struggle and you manage to get your hand out, and you can pop out anywhere, one space away from your current space.
That actually almost landed on a 1.
All right, and so you see Sean wiggle his way out and plop down on the ground, and you still kind of have this covering of goo on you as you're next to it. But that was your action, so you do still have your movement.
It burns. Why does it keep happening to me? Am I like prone?
No, you're standing.
Okay, I will risk that. Oh no, actually I will. I forgot the whole night. I will use a bonus action to disengage and move out of the way.
Attaboy.
Okay.
He got out of there quick.
Forgot I had that.
All right, before Dante's turn, you hear above you voices, humanoid voices. Down there. And you hear this kind of mechanical sound above you, and rocks, Radimus, barely miss you as they fall and block off this tunnel that you just came inside.
I told you guys.
Donte, your turn.
Ah! I'm gonna use a key point, and I'm gonna punch into this gelatinous beast, this jello cube, and try to take it down.
Okay.
With my first strike into it. I'm still getting my footing for it.
I like how he's trying to be a barbarian so
7?
hard.
Another 7.
Well, there's not much else to do with this.
With a monk?
At level 2? Alright, 23 for 6.
All right, the 23 will hit.
Nice.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. The Flynmo. You hear the rocks behind you fall. You see Sean plop out of this transparent creature and run to the side as Donte misses twice as the cube itself kind of amorphously moves out of the way of the strikes, but the third one he manages to kind of hit and do a little bit of damage.
I only have one thing to say to you. Hello and goodbye,
as I will cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Can I jump back into the cube?
Oh, man. Oh, you're lucky I don't play a bard in our actual campaign.
I do feel lucky.
Wisdom save.
An 8, so it takes 2 psychic damage. Okay.
And disadvantage on a 6 attack, and then I'm going to move back. 5, 10, 15, 20, into the corner. Or, there's no corner, it's a circle. That is my turn. Actually, no. Before I will use my final bardic inspiration to inspire Radimus. As I play a little jaunty tune on my banjo and inspire him.
Okay.
Radimus, are you Sir Radimus? You'll do just fine. Don't die from the giant cube. We believe in you.
And I swear I had this rat sitting here the whole time, Sean, as it comes out of the hole right next to you. And is going to bite you. All right, I rolled a 6. So this time, you know there's a hole there. You hear the rat crawling out, and you manage to duck out of the way as it leaps out and lands next to you. Radimus, your turn.
Okay, well, this is interesting. We are going to cast Fairy Fire on the cube.
So you got to cast it on an area.
Yes, this area.
The cube within
good
the
spell.
cube.
Good
Okay.
spell.
Okay.
So it needs to
And we're
make
going-
a save, I believe.
Yes, let's see. 13 dexterity save.
Okay. The cube rolls a -1.
Let's
And he is now
go.
illuminated by lavender light, and everybody attacks advantage against him have advantage. So
All right, and I
Let's
believe
go.
that's concentration on you, correct?
It is. It's a
yes.
concentration spell. I only know because I had the same spell prepared.
There you go.
And we're gonna move to there, and I guess that's our turn.
All right, it is now the cube's turn. It is going to move here into Donte's spot. Donte, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Natural 20. All right, you dodge out of the way as this thing starts to come toward you. You pick where you move.
All right. Step like up here.
So actually, you can choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go like 5 feet this way from where I was initially
Okay,
when he came up. Does that work?
it does, but it's going to keep moving towards you. So just click that save button again.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
16. All right, you can choose to move again.
It's just gonna keep moving into
I'm not
him.
gonna do that mistake.
And it's coming out.
But I can. Yeah.
Same
This
thing?
guy. How many times could you do this?
Make
As
it
much
up
as
to its speed.
Oh no!
All right, so
I'm
we'll keep that
done,
same
I'm
damage roll. So you take
done.
the 14 acid damage. Don't worry about the 22. That's for later.
Oh, okay.
So 14 acid damage.
I was like, man, I'm
That's
gone.
related.
I'm
Don't worry
done.
about
So.
that.
And then you are going to move with it as it finishes its movement, heading further into the area. And that,
Wait.
yes,
Oh, is that not an attack roll? Oh, sorry.
no, it's
I
not
thought
an
it was
attack roll.
roll. I was about to be like disadvantage, but nah, it wasn't an attack.
All right, Sean, round 2, your turn.
Sorry, buddy.
Going to rapier the rat next to me.
Okay,
Have at thee.
12 is a
12.
hit, and that is enough to kill it. How do you do it?
Stab it, pick it up, and throw it at the cube.
And with a, you see it just start to float inside
And dissolve.
and dissolve.
And I'm going to move this way. There we go.
Okay. Before Dante's turn, you hear more activity above you as another set of rocks falls down right here, blocking some of your pathway. Donte, your turn.
Strength check to get out, correct?
Yes.
All right, 8. I'm
And-
assuming that doesn't.
Nope, you are still stuck inside.
All right.
And that is your turn.
So that'll be my turn. I will just wait to die.
No! Oogway!
Nope. Flynmo.
Flynmo! I gotta get these bangers out before we die. Oh, I got one. I'm gonna move back, 5, 10, 15, and then I'm gonna look at the, look at this cue, and like Banjo-Kazooie just go, bum ba da bam, and be like, I can get a piece of wood, and have just by looking at it. You might not believe me, but I saw it with my eyes! Ha! And I cast Suspicious Mockery on him. Oh, man. Yeah, another! Dude, I've been rolling 4s all night!
All right. Wisdom
Another
saving
save.
throw for the cube. Natural 1.
4 psychic damage!
All right. The cube quivers in anger at the terribleness of your of the sound waves that are coming at it.
It vibrates. I gotta get these bangers out before he kills me.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn. I am out of everything else.
It
Radimus.
loses some viscosity.
Okay. Well, first off, my turtle friend. I apologize for how this is probably going to work out. But we're going to blast an ice knife actually here. Did you get that circle? I'm going to put it over here.
Okay.
So that way the 5-foot radius doesn't hit.
I would rule that it doesn't anyway, because he's got cover while he's in there.
No,
So,
okay,
yeah,
so he has to make a DC 13. There's a...
It rolled a 13, but with its dexterity, it gets a 9.
Dexterity.
Okay, so he takes 7 points of damage.
Okay. So
wow, that was
your
terrible.
attack is
I rolled
16.
double 1.
Right?
So hold on, your
Because
attack
that's
is 16, hits for 5, and then it fails the dex saving throw for an additional 2.
Yeah, because the ice knife explodes
Correct.
and
And
takes
that's
2.
yeah, that's cold damage too.
Yeah,
Sorry to speak over you.
but I rolled double 1s. That's terrible. I'm rolling tonight. Wow.
All right, anything else?
I am going to partake of some movement
Okay.
and put my back against the wall.
Our tank is running away.
That is my turn.
Okay. It is now the cube's turn. At the start of its turn, Donte, you take 22 acid damage. Are you still alive?
No.
Wait, did you
1,
die outright, or did you just
2.
fall unconscious?
3.
No, with that I die outright.
That got you down negative past
That
your
was-
HP?
Yep. I had 3.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right, so you see as the cube moves its way and starts slithering towards you. Actually, this is your job. So Donte, tell us how you begin your journey to the City of Judgment.
As you see this gelatinous cube just forcing me more into the corner and move, you just see as the last bits of his shell just disappear into this gelatinous cube.
It's so sad.
It is
An
now
empty-
Sean's
Empty
turn.
shell floating in the cube.
Yes.
You fiend! I run up to it, rapier it,
That's a hit.
and then disengage.
Oh, you have advantage
You do have
So-
advantage, so roll to
And-
see if you... Yep.
and sneak attack too. So
Sneak attack?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't get it with. Well, I got it with
You get-
15.
You get sneak attack anytime you have advantage, yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
Chuck would know.
That's a
With our-
1d6 right now, I believe.
Ch-
Okay,
Oh yeah, it
so-
is 1d. It is 1d6. It's 2d6 at third level.
2d6, okay.
So it is
1d6.
1d6 right now. Yeah.
So roll the 15 for a total of 13 damage with that sneak attack.
You finally use sneak attack tonight.
All right. Bonus
And
action.
then I bonus action disengage. 5. I can't move it. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, you hear more movement above as rocks then fall next to that one there. And Flynmo, your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there when we ran next to Radimus, and I'm going to target Gelatinous Cube once again, and boom. Did you hear what happened to the Limbo Champion when he walked into a bar? He lost! And cast Vicious Mockery again.
Okay.
And another 4! Okay, DC Wisdom check. And he
fails, so
another
another
4
4.
psychic damage.
As the cube quivers again.
Yeah.
That your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
Radimus.
Okay, we are going to ice knife him again.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, so the 7 is going to miss, but so it just strikes the floor right in front of it.
He still has to make the DC 13 Dex save or take the 8.
And it explodes, and he fails that, so gets hit with the secondary blast and takes 8 cold damage.
Right.
Nice.
And then we are going to...
Remember, Radimus, you're inspired. You can add that to attack rolls.
A D6.
But you can. I mean, up to Aaron if he wants to add it. But I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, you can add it after the fact if you still want to.
Can he add his damage though? Can he add it to the damage?
He could add it to damage too. Like you can add it to everything.
Nice.
And then we'll add that to the damage.
Add another 6. Got it.
Of cold. Nice.
And that's our turn.
All right, on the cube's turn.
I'm hoping those rocks seal that area off and we watch that halfling get stuck over there with that cube all by himself.
And he gets one more movement there.
That's what you get.
And
basically.
That is going to be Flynmo. Let me give you the link here.
Yeah.
Oh!
So make your Dex 12
Rolled
saving
well.
throw.
Yes!
Hey, you made it. All right, so you can move anywhere next to the cube.
Like right here, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn, so it does not pursue you like it did Donte. But the end of its turn, Sean.
Okay. From this distance, I will throw one of my daggers at it.
Ooh!
That's gonna be with a 25! Go!
Oh, crit!
Uh,
You crit with the sneak attack too, so it's 2d6.
Yeah.
2d6?
Crit.
Yeah, because you crit with sneak attack.
Yep.
Finally! I didn't build him for combat! Let's go!
16
total.
16 total damage. As the cube shape it had before is now definitely starting to droop down and get very much more of a blob, but it is still relentlessly pursuing. Anything else?
Is this what it means to be a rogue? I'm done. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on. And now I know why Chuck is addicted to being a rogue. Okay, I end my turn right there.
All right, you hear more movement from above as another set of rocks falls, and that will bring us to Flynmo's turn.
Flynmo is gonna look at him. Bum. What is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels! And I will cast Vicious Mockery on him. That is a 3. Wisdom save.
Don't know how much more I can take.
It rolls an 8, fails again for another 3 quivering psychic damage.
And I will move out of his range and run away. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So you're inviting an opportunity attack?
Yep, with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. A 7. I assume that will miss.
That is a miss.
As you step away from the cube, you see this tentacle-like appendage come out, and you are able to dodge out of the way. Radimus.
We're going to charge over here. Wild shape into a bear.
Brown bear or black bear?
Grizzly bear.
Okay.
Brown bear.
And then we are going to slap and tickle on him.
You gonna lick him, you gonna slap him.
Okay, so we'll missed with the claw swipe.
Natural 1. Crit miss, okay.
Yeah, we'll try to bite a chunk out of him. We like Jello.
19. That will definitely hit as you get a big old gooey bite.
Oh, wait. I was supposed to have advantage on that claw swipe.
That is true.
So we need to roll that again.
Oh yeah, because you don't lose concentration when you're in
So
bear
just roll a d20.
Didn't matter.
Much better. All right, that one is going to hit as well. And Radimus, tell us how you destroy this ooze, this cube.
Oh, this wasn't the final boss?
We reach in there and we smack him, and you see chunks of Jello splatter against the wall, and then he lets out a roar, and just chomps into him, just arr, 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 arr,
All right.
and it breaks down into a puddle of goo.
So as you take that half second of victory and you realize you're out, you see the room itself becomes very dark. Shadows start to creep in, and you see these black tendrils come up from underneath the ooze, and the ooze now reshapes into this blackened cube, and it continues its advance.
Wait, did it evolve?
It is now its turn. And it is going to come here at... actually, you are large, so let me see if the engulf has an issue with that. I don't think it does. Nope, it can enter large creature spaces. So...
It's large itself, it has room.
Brown bear here, make a... I'll give you a link.
Ugh.
Make a dex saving throw for me.
You got this, Chuck. Hey!
15, you can move 5 feet out of the cube space. It's going to pursue you. Do it again.
This is like casting the light cantrip on his snoot. I could have just kept doing it.
All right, this time you are going to take 11 acid damage as you are trapped inside.
Ouch,
And
poor bear.
it's going to finish its movement there. That's going to bring us back to Sean.
Is there anything inside the room that it was in? Or is it just an empty room?
What do you mean that it was in?
This room right here.
There is a gated door right there.
A gated door?
Like a kind of like a jail cell that goes off into darkness.
Oh god. Is there... Can I look at it and see if there's any type of mechanism that could make it open, or is it just bars?
It's just bars.
It's just bars? Ugh. Oh man. Flynmo, I don't know how we're gonna get out of here. There seems to be no way out.
My jokes will get us out of here.
No, they won't!
What do you mean?
It won't work this time!
What do you mean? Oh,
Okay,
also,
got it.
Chuck, since you took damage, concentration check for Fairy Fire.
That is true. Thank you.
It's just a DC 10 though,
Yep.
so con save.
No more advantage, huh?
Oh wait,
What's your save bonus?
Yeah.
It's the same.
Where do I find that?
I got it. It's the same as your check. So, Fairy Fire is no more.
So just regular attacks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, regular attacks.
Okay,
And unfortunately, you don't get sneak attack this time.
alright. Okay, rapier damage.
That is a hit.
Oh, that's why it was glowing. Okay.
That was a 15 with 5 damage. And I'm going to disengage. 15, 20, 25, 30. And then my turn right there.
Flynmo. Actually, before Flynmo, stand by. More activity from above. And some rocks fall. Everyone dies. Nope, just kidding. Rocks fall. And
Why are these guys helping out the ooze? Oh, actually, you know.
The odds change every time the room gets smaller. The odds go up and the bets increase.
Actually, you know what's funny? It's very poetic that Donte died first to the ooze. No TMNT fans here? Nothing?
Get out of here, nerd.
Wow.
all right,
guys.
Flynmo, what you doing?
Well, I'm gonna recover from, you know, the lack of taste in this group.
Okay.
But but Flynmo's gonna move back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and on his banjo. What did the frustrated cat say? Are you kidding me right meow? Cat hiss ridiculous! And cast Vicious Mockery. again.
Okay.
I can start to feel it in my body. Am I taking psychic damage right now?
Maybe. And you take 3 psychic damage, and disadvantage on, not like you're going to attack us, but disadvantage on the next attack you make.
All right, Radimus's turn. Starting your turn in the ooze. You, let me roll, take some acid damage here.
Okay, I had a question. I don't think I'm high enough level at this point. I can't cast Absorb Elements right now, right?
No, that is a reaction to a spell coming at you. So you take 23 acid damage.
Ow. That bears me to 0.
Okay, so then
Turns
you're
me
back to
into
your...
myself.
Yep. How much did that go over?
Actually, I don't know. My hit points changed with the bear, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're still good.
So you
Yep,
basically,
he just comes back up as Druid him again, and then he can just wild
Whenever,
shape
like
again.
basically, wild shape is basically give yourself a bunch of temp HP.
So
The
that was
only thing
exactly
is-
what
yeah.
you had. So you
It was
are
exactly, yeah.
back to yourself at full. So it is an action to escape out of the ooze.
An action to escape out of the ooze. I need... Was that a strength check?
Yep.
Man, I liked my strength check better when I was a bear.
I mean, you can wild shape again. You don't like.
Right, that doesn't take an action, right?
Oh, that does take an action. Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, but the thing is, it has no like verbal components. You just do it. You know.
Yep.
So even if you're stuck in
Okay,
there, you change
we're
back
gonna
to
wild
bear.
shape back into the bear.
Okay. I gotcha.
The cube is showing dead. And
Yes.
There we go. And now, since I did that,
That was your bonus action since you're a Circle the Moon Druid, so you can use your action now, strength check to get out.
I think it's still an action for him at this level.
No, not for Circle the Moon. Or is that level 3?
It might be a level 3 thing.
Yeah.
well, no, because you get your benefit at level 2.
So, yeah, actually, I think, yeah. So he does
Yeah.
get it. 23, all right. You can move out of the cube's space.
Okay. That puts me right there.
Okay. Okay.
And let's see, can I bonus action attack?
No. You've used your bonus action and your action.
Okay.
All right. It is going to...
Wait, we're gonna provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
We're gonna go one way or another here.
21
10
for
points.
10 acid damage.
Oh,
Alright.
at disadvantage, because of
Yep.
vicious mockery.
Ah, yes. So that would be a 16.
And that's still hit.
Sorry, Chuck.
Or a 15. I'm sorry, 15. Does that still hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the health pool, but not the AC. No, it's coming for us.
Right there. All right. Flynmo, make a dex save.
Okay.
Actually, I can
Aye.
let me do the thing here.
I can't get my hit points to set.
What am I
There
doing?
we go.
I can't
That
think.
works.
Saving throw. Okay, DC 12. So we got this. we
Okay.
got this.
How much damage did you take? 10?
I'm good. I got it set.
Oh, okay.
21.
21. You can move out of its space.
Eh,
Okay.
right there.
That was the end of its turn. That brings us back up to Sean.
I can't squeeze by it.
Nope, you are blocked by rocks and the wall.
Can't climb those rocks either.
No.
So we're going to.
You're
going
quite
to-
literally between a rock.
Rule number one
and
as a
hard
rogue:
place.
don't get
You're-
cornered.
You're not even playing right now. Stop.
Rule 1 of a tank: don't run away. How do you like that, Chuck?
That's a miss. Or no, actually a 9.
is
I'm
a-
that is a hit.
A 9?
Yep.
That hits.
Sneak attack. You get a sneak attack.
How do I get sneak attack for?
Because you get advantage, or if you have an enemy of the target within 5 feet of it.
Let's go.
Yeah. Know your rogue stuff. I'm kidding. You're good. We love you, Manny.
6 damage.
Alright. Okay, so
And I yell out, "You won't take us easily!" Ah!
here's what we're going to do, because we're almost 3.5 hours into this, and this is going to take a while. But eventually, the people that are feeding this cube, drop the rocks in such a pattern that you get trapped into one single hallway, and eventually it just moves back and forth and eventually dissolves you as all of you fall. But you succeeded. You only lost one person out of this, but the group itself made it all the way. But for the purposes of the story, it took several more rounds for you to get trapped in here and get dissolved by this cube. So, very good job. Yes.
Yeah.
Question, DM. I think I know we're probably gonna do the City of Judgment thing. Can we roll to see what order we died in, just to see who gets bragging rights?
Sure. Let's do it. So
Nice.
just roll
what,
D20.
D10?
D20.
Just D20. Straight D20,
D20.
highest one wins.
Good luck, boys.
Come on, baby, 2 in a row.
Oh, if Flynmo
Flynmo!
lives the longest.
Flynmo lasts again.
All right. So
I laugh
Sean,
again.
tell us, as you eventually get trapped by this cube, how do you enter the City of Judgment?
As he's floating inside the cube, he thinks maybe he was too hard on his friends during that last mission as he dissolves away in the cube.
Radimus.
Radimus, seeing that all choice has been removed and that it's fight or die, charges in, attacks the cube, and just dives into the midst of it, swinging and snapping and biting in every direction as his hit points slowly wither away.
And Flynmo.
As Flynmo, as he sees his friends die, he keeps playing his banjo with all his heart out. When does a joke become a real dad joke? When it becomes apparent. And as the ooze, the gelatinous cube ooze, finally corners him and starts to absorb him, he just starts playing a very melodic, somber tune. When the moon hits your knees, you will mispronounce trees. Sycamore, as he gets absorbed into the cube and withers away.
The very amusing death, yes. All right, that will end our episode number 2. Thanks, everybody that watched to the end. We will see you on the next one.
I love this character.
2 men, humans, middle-aged, and just plain average looking. In fact, if you were walking by, you probably wouldn't even remember seeing them. They stand in the middle of an alley in Scorniabel and stare down through a large sewer grate. Did it eat them yet? If you call that eating, sure. What are we gonna do now? We dropped all our rocks to trap those folks. It's gonna take forever to set that back up again. You know what? If I never hear another pun again, it was worth it. True. Alright, let's go. It looks like this group had a few magic items on them. We better get them collected before Zane gets here. Grab the torches and let's put the cube back in the box. After only a few minutes of waiting in the tunnel, Pearl turns to her new friend and says,
Thank you. It sounds like the Hell Riders drove away those beasts. I need to check on my mom.
The silver-haired girl says, Wait, look at this. Pearl stops, turns, and stares at the girl as she unrolls a parchment and says a quick incantation, and the paper disappears in a poof of flame. Come, dear, stay with me. I'll keep you safe. Pearl looks at the girl and smiles.
Of course. Anything for you.
We'll just stay here until there's less people outside. About an hour goes by as Pearl and the silver-haired girl wait in the small cave. Suddenly, shouting and the sounds of a cave-in rumble through the back of the cave. More rocks fall, screams of men in pain, and after several minutes, the cave-ins stop, and the screams of the men fall silent. The falling rock disturbed the back of the cave as a foul odor and torchlight flickers through the openings in the rock. Pearl and the silver-haired girl peek through the rock as they see 2 men wave torches in front of them, and then the sound of a door closing. The men then bend down and pick things up off the ground before walking out of sight. The silver-haired girl looks at Pearl. Time to go home, dear.
Okay.
Pearl says with a smile as she takes her new friend's hand.
Huh. Her hand is so rough.